Welcome, everybody, back to the Silver Lantern Archives. Today we are continuing on with Draconic Ascent, the Rise of Tiamat. Today we have our new player, Gendrick, joining us, and things are about to go very, very wrong. But before they go wrong, we need to know where the party's been and why things are going wrong. And of course, we'll let the loudmouth himself teach us what's been going wrong under the mountain. Torkel.
Well, where the hell to start? So after Torkel got his happy ass shrunk down to twig status, we had a long rest. Got right with ourselves, and came back to search this area for any decent loot. We went through various rooms, opened various boxes. Torko found a nice bottle of wine. Someone else found a wand of some description. We found a book that nearly killed all of, well, not all of us, but nearly killed Nimi and Bonnie, I believe, because it had freaking glyph of warding in it. The very same book that the Zero saw fit to rub on Torkel's head. That could have ended badly. I forget what else we found. I think we found some sort of gauntlets, armor, some we found something in that first box. I don't remember what it was.
An armor and a cloak.
Armor and cloak. Thank you. But yeah, we finished walking in there, and eventually got ourselves to some sort of artificer workshop. I think that's what it was. It was not a big artificer guy. Thankfully, Bonnie is the one who disabled the trap in front of the door, because if they hadn't, Torkel would have a nice hole right in his sternum. Because there was a big ass crossbow loaded with some kind of black stone crossbow bolt. I don't know what it was, but it was dense. We were going through him like a knife through butter. But we spent a bit of time in there while Toshinori, Valorissa, and Dude stayed outside. Much to the group's chagrin, because when we came back out to check, there was a whole bunch of ghouls and shit just dead all over the place. Valorissa was hurt, Toshinori was really hurt, Dude was really, really hurt.
Toshinori wasn't
A
hurt.
whole.
He heals. He was just coated in blood.
No, I thought Toshinori was hurt too. Okay, so yeah,
It,
Val.
it's not that he wasn't he had been hurt, but he had healed. He was just dealing with the after effects of having his throat ripped out.
There. Oof. Yeah, they got the fuck, I was gonna make an obscure movie reference, but I can't think of the name of the one where the guy rips the person's throat out. But yeah, they got their shit rocked, but they managed to defeat all those things. Don't know how none of us noticed it though. Big battle happening outside the room. I don't remember if that was explained or not, but I
Nope.
don't know. No, maybe this room is soundproofed. Makes sense. It's a workshop, so maybe. But thank you, Shane. They got the full Monty Python.
Yep.
That's what I was trying to remember. But yeah, so now we're about to, I think, go to the right side of this building, see what fantastical loots we might find over there.
Totally skipping over the fact you heard fighting over there.
Over by the right side area.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I don't remember that we heard things. Oh, apparently there's also fighting going over there. Probably Axie, Sizzlewick, and everyone who's not here right now.
So Axie and Sizzlewick.
No, well, there's what's her name?
Axie and Sizzlewick.
There's another person, or are they still at camp?
Saphira is not a
Who would
fighter.
be
Oh, okay. So yeah, Axie and Sizzlewick. But yeah, that's pretty much what happened last time.
Alrighty. Oli, go ahead and take your point. We rejoin the party as they are moving down the hallway. As y'all are rushing that way, the air is suddenly filled with an eerie quiet.
I mean, hasn't this place always been kind of quiet?
It
As long
just
as you
went to
ignore
very
the
loud
smoldering.
because there was a fight to very quiet.
Besides, there's always like the skittering of insects, the shambling of the undead, uh, all these little things. Screams of those getting the throats ripped out. No offense, Toshinori.
He just still does
Still
not
good like a
say
champ.
anything.
Well, and then, so I guess we walk into just a jumble of corpses surrounding Axie and Sizzlewick. Well, Sizzlewick to the side. Axie's the one surrounded by corpses.
You see Sizzlewick and Axie are both breathing heavily. However, Axie is looking at the ceiling.
Well, that's concerning.
Looks up.
Hello? Help?
Can I get a description from dear Gendrick?
Yes. Above you, you see a bird owl figure standing around 6 foot, almost a little bit under 6 foot, with what looks like a rather nice looking robe. You can't really see a lot of details to it just yet, but he's currently got his ankle hooked around the chain in. What's he hanging on? You said a chandelier?
No, there's just a chain in between two pillars that looks like it used to hold a torch. Or a
Yeah,
torch
he
or
ended
lantern.
up getting his ankle wrapped around the chain. He's currently hanging upside down quite a ways up.
Axie, did you put him there on purpose?
I did not.
Wow, how the hell did you get up there?
I'll explain if you can help get me down.
All right, everybody, take a few steps back. Torquil, now that you
Don't
got your
you
muscles back,
dare. Don't you dare. And Nimi's going to just start climbing the wall.
You just need to unhook my foot.
Hey, the lass is coming up to help you, lad. Don't worry.
I can just see Ruben getting ready to get launched.
oh no, I was thinking something entirely different. I
What
was
were
thinking
you
Torquil.
thinking?
I was thinking Torquil would, throw up his hand axe, cut the chain, and well, that's why I said to stay clear.
What? I don't think I could cut through a chain with my axe. It's made of metal for for the Lord's
So
Lord.
it's your hand axe, right?
Huh?
Well, so it's your hand axe. It's made of metal, chain's made of metal.
What?
Forces connect, and stronger one wins out.
What? You know how much power that I have to put into that kind of throw? I'd lose all accuracy. I'd probably chop his leg off by accident.
I mean, it'd still get the result we wanted.
Torkel just bonks Rupert on the head. What? You
Eh.
gotta think about that.
Good point.
Besides, I don't think anyone here is able to make like any kind of prosthetics or actually no, I don't know. Anyone here able to reattach limbs? Just I'm not gonna actually go do nothing about what Ruben here was saying, but out of curiosity, in case I lose a hand later, just out of curiosity.
Yeah, I mean, who was the guy that made you fall sign? Maybe they do other types of. Hang on, I feel a
What?
presence behind me.
Reattaching a limb takes quite some powerful magic. You hear from Bonnie. As Ruben, you turn around to just see one of them staring. It's the little baby one.
Uh,
Ruben gives it like the hardest of looks as he takes a step back and allows it to enter the room.
Oh no, it's just standing there. It's staring.
Hmm. He looks at it, then looks to the Owlin up in the chain, points to them and says, "Not food."
Yes, I would prefer if I wasn't eaten.
Gendrick,
Uh,
this kobold is pointing at a sheep and telling you are not food.
Gendrick didn't see that at first, but he does look at the sheep now.
It's a
Like,
tiny sheep.
very confused.
But Nimi, are you rescuing Gendrick?
yeah. So Gendrick, first off, for reference, you don't actually hear this woman speak at all.
Mhm.
But you do hear in the back of your head, all right, stand still. Don't move. Are you capable of flight?
Ooh, telepathy. Yes, I am.
Okay. So you're gonna wanna get ready to flap your wings so that you don't, fall and break your skull when you get untangled.
Of course, of course.
And Nimi is going that motherfucker on the ceiling or on the
Oh
ground?
yeah, he's standing on the ceiling.
Nimi looks at just telepathically goes, if you stop me from getting him down from here, I swear to the gods.
You see the deer glance at Gendrick. As Gendrick, you look up, and there is just a deer that's glowing with a blue light just standing on the ceiling, upside down.
Nimi would be close enough to watch as his coat kind of. There's an image of a deer seeming to run across the ceiling, like an image of it.
It would
But
just be your coat,
Gendrick
if I'm
is
not mistaken, wouldn't it?
yes, just the coat, just the outer layer. But he does look very quizzically at the deer that's currently.
You get the distinct feeling this deer is debating on the best way to murder you.
Kendrick, can I roll insight on that?
That's what you get from insight. It looks like it wants to murder you, and it's
Oh
plotting
well,
at
all
you.
right then. Yeah, he gets that distinct feeling of bloodlust, and he's like,
It's not
"Eh,
necessarily bloodlust, but it's definitely wondering the best way to kill you in a kind of passive, I wonder what I should eat for breakfast today kind of manner.
okay." Kendrick makes a mental note to stay far away.
Nimi will just telepathically tell you, excuse my patron, he's an asshole.
Hmm.
And she is currently untangling your foot. You are riding you do have your wings ready to catch yourself, correct?
Yeah.
Okay, the Nimi is going to untangle your foot.
It's not hard
Uh,
to do.
I, unless I'm required a dexterity roll, yeah, he
Yeah, you're
just
fine.
flaps his wings. As soon as his foot gets unhooked, there's enough, should be enough space between where he was hanging and the floor, and just simply glides back onto. Ah, and he kind of rubs his shoulders. Ah, blood rushed to my head. Thank you for the assist.
She will nod. As Nimi's gonna kick this one's body out of her way.
There's a whole little swarm of them.
Kendrick kind of carefully steps over. Well, and he kind of looks to everyone and kind of bows to the group as it is. I am Kendrick Flowfeather. Glad to meet each of you. Meet your acquaintance. He kind of adjusts just a monocle, a green monocle on his face. So,
Uh,
who do I have the pleasure of meeting?
you'll just hear in the back of your head, Nimi. And what you see to the woman that rescued you from the chain is a 5'2" woman. She's got like stark white hair,
Hmm.
relatively pale, a little less pale than she normally is. But she seems to be wearing a black dress. Um, she's got a little what looks like a basically an arcane focus on her right hand that is it's almost like a bracelet with a stone on the palm.
Mhm.
Um, she's got some kind of obsidian ring on her left hand, and then a necklace with a golden dragon pendant around her neck, as well. The two things that mainly stand out though is the fact that one, she looks severely underweight, and two, she's got what looks like necrosis uh just all around her throat.
He notices this, and you see patterns of drumsticks, mashed potatoes, all sorts of food items that are circling around on his outer.
Fair.
Ah, well, pleasure to meet you, Nimi.
You see standing next to Nimi the golden haired girl that ran in before when you first came through. She's wearing simple red robes that cut off kind of around the knee. She has a long sword belted to her hip, and she is by far the youngest of the group, only looking to be about 16. She looks up at you, or not looks up at you, you're back on the ground. How tall are you?
He's a little under 6.
Yeah, so she'd look up a little bit. She's smaller than you, I think. I think Axie's like 5'6" or something.
Yeah, Gendrick's actual height is 5'11".
That looked like an unstable portal you came through. What happened?
Oh well, uh, Fey magic as it is. Uh, Sometimes magic spell just doesn't work, and I suddenly ended up here. Just one
Well,
flick of prestidigitation, and you end up somewhere else.
well, you certainly appear in a is- interesting place. Kendrick,
Well,
right?
it could have been a lot worse. I could have been embedded in a wall.
I,
I'd be dead,
well,
or
you're in the
turned into
law.
a potted plant.
You know what? Fair. But just so you know, you're in the lower dark, so prepare yourself for that.
Ah,
Anyway,
he looks very. A strike of concern now crosses his face. Is that where I am?
hey, well, what are my manners? Name's Torkel Stone Eye. Good to meet you. As he holds out a very large hand. What
He
you see
grabs.
before,
Sorry, go ahead.
what you see before you is a tall Goliath, about 7'11", just under 8 feet. Bald head, rune markings all over his skin. Pretty basic Goliath attire. The only thing that's odd is his eye, which is kind of rough-looking stone-looking thing with cracks on it, and scarring all around it, and a very respectable and thick mustache on his face. And he does in fact wear a kilt. He think Wallace, from the Mel Gibson movie.
Right. He reaches out his hand. It's got instead of like scaly claws, it's just a gloved hand. And he grabs yours. He's exceptionally weak, so you crushed his hand.
Yeah, I just shake him, and his whole body shakes.
Yeah, I'm light. You can basically pick me up from my arm. Ah,
Then your arm might fall off, though.
it's good to see you. Good to meet you.
Hey, likewise, little fella.
I used to have a friend a while back who looked just like you, without the mustache.
Not many Goliaths are really capable of even growing something like this. But Thorkel kind of strokes his mustache, very smoothing it out. But this here right here is my pride and joy.
Kendrick,
Wonderful.
while you're listening to Torquil, you see something out of your corner of your eye that catches your eye. As you see the pale woman Nimi summon what looks to be some kind of blasting spell in her hand, and instead of sending it at somebody as if they were a threat, you see the sheep next to them, the tiny sheep, opens their mouth and starts draining the energy out of her hand. Just it goes right into its mouth.
Ooh. Very interesting. He takes out a little notebook and starts jotting down what he's saying.
I think Torkel would look back to see what they're interested about, and when he sees what's going on, hey, that's one of Nimi's pets, I think. I'll let them explain what the hell those are. No, it's not my place. I'll let you meet the rest of the gang, and Torkel will step back, get away from that thing.
So you step right in front of Valrissa, who already looks pissed off.
I step back, and then to the down.
Uh-huh.
I
Pretty
don't want them
gentle.
behind me.
Still in melee range, but you do you.
Yes, but Bonnie's there, so I feel a little safer. I don't think they would let them stab me.
Yeah, Gendrick kind of just moves forward to where Torkel was. And who do I have the pleasure of meeting? And he addresses Felorus. He doesn't know that.
She looks at you in absolute disgust as she's looking at the bottom of her boot after stepping in some dog feces.
You just hear in the back of your head, that's Valrissa. She's a drow. She is currently our way out of here. She does not like men.
Oh, I see. Unfortunately, my knowledge of Drow is not very. I can say this back in my mind, right? Other than
No.
okay, so
Mine
he's
is
just
one-way
thinking.
telecommunication.
Okay, then he's just thinking you can hear him too, and he's like,
Yeah, speaking that you probably think you can hear me, and it probably like you're. Have you turned and like looked at me and like think that you're having this conversation?
basically, you see an eyebrow raised, but he's just thinking in his mind. He's not saying a
Yeah.
word.
Nimi goes back. I can only project my thoughts. I cannot read yours.
Out loud. Oh, that's unfortunate. I had a whole conversation. Anyway, I just scratches his cheek.
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah. She does say behind you, next to Valrissa, you will see Merlin the Mouse. He's a wizard, as well as Bonnie, who is our resident artificer, and
he does look to the very small person, Sizzlewick.
yes, and that's yeah, Fizzlewick is a goblin wizard.
Abjurazer, to be exact.
Yep. And she
Okay.
gives a wave.
Merlin
Is
is the
she-
mouse.
Is she like
Yeah.
that supposed to be that small?
Yeah. She's
Like, what's her actual size?
she's a small creature
Oh,
versus everybody else's medium.
oh, okay, all right.
Granted, CC, are you gonna fix the deer?
No, he's that size right now.
Fair.
He's the size he wants to be.
Oh, he can be, yeah.
He
He can
is-
get larger.
Yeah,
He's just being small
put it this
right
way:
now.
he is the size he wants to be.
Somebody cut off his head earlier, so.
Oh,
He had it coming, and it wasn't cut off; it was blown off. He got shot, not stabbed.
right. Well, I guess Gendrick turns his attention to Toshinori and Xerxes.
Toshinori is a large what seems to be a wolf man. You can see he is wearing no actual armor, apparently.
Right.
No wonder his AC shit.
His AC's not shit.
Why does he keep getting hit?
I don't know.
This
I
man
think
has
he's supposed to
terrible
be.
luck.
I think he's supposed to have armor. I just don't know where it is. 13. No, he doesn't wear armor. He's just that dodgy. As you see, he's wearing simple garb and has a large curved blade on his back. He gives you a nod. Xerxes?
Uh, Xerxes is an average height tiefling with not very long horns and almost no distinct features whatsoever.
You can tell he's not paying that
And
much attention, and he gets hit in the side of the head with popcorn from nowhere.
yeah,
Uh,
he turns and waves.
he waves back, and then he turns his attention to Ruben.
The relatively short kobold currently trying to feed a torn off lizard limb to the little sheep uh, is Ruben Scale, a bright red scaled kobold wearing rather old and tattered chainmail armaments, a pair of brown shorts, and a plethora of weapons on his back, notably that of uh, a battle axe, a spear, a longsword at his side, and on his left arm is a rather beaten, partially bloodied shield.
Gendrick, can Gendrick fly over to where Ruben is
Yeah.
real quick?
You see there's a problem behind him, but
There's a lot of sheep over here.
as well,
But
he's waving and looking at you. The four more sheep kind of trot up behind Reuben as he's trying to offer this leg to the baby sheep. And these ones are significantly larger. And they are all staring at this small kobold.
let's say I'm hovering above the ground a little bit. But he looks, Gendrick kind of looks to Ruben and he says, I've met a kobold before as well. I've heard most of them like trinkets. Is that correct?
Yeah, it's more than I know about him. Didn't exactly grow up with my clutch, but
Would you enjoy a trinket?
I never turn down free stuff as a rule, so sure.
He reaches into his bag and pulls out a tuning fork, hands it to you. It can only tune to F.
He looks at it a little quizzically as he says,
It is
I think
polished
I
and
think
it
you
is
broke.
shiny.
I think your forks here are broken. It's dull and not pointy,
Only has two forks.
and that too. How you
Gendrick,
how you supposed to stab anything with it?
Well, hit it against your shield.
Okay. He taps it against the shield.
ding.
Oh, this is one of the musical items, like Lunaretta plays.
Yes, you tune your instruments or your voice to. Unfortunately, it only tunes to F, but I'm sure it's useful for other things. I
Kendra,
suppose you could use it as a fork.
there's also something else you notice as you're talking to Reuben. You can see as you're talking to him, a mustache starts to paint itself along the lip of his scales right above his mouth. It's a
Other
very
one or
twirly
the other one?
mustache. He's got two of them now.
2 mustaches.
They kind of grow together and then they drop down to give him a little goatee.
Oh god, he's doing the straight villain arc.
He's fused, but he doesn't. He wants to see what's gonna happen if anything's gonna.
What's with the staring? Do I got something on my... Did those damn sheep put another... Son of a...
As you turn around to see the adult sheeps have arrived and are staring you down, Reuben.
Jake! Don't do that. He goes to another lizard corpse, pulls off another limb, and kind of lightly tosses it into the throng of sheep.
One of them kind of leans up and grabs it out of the air, and you see it start munching it down. As Gendrick, these herbivorous sheep very quickly start to devour the monsters you and the others just fought.
Oh. So they're like a cleanup crew.
Well, that's a nice way of putting it.
Have
You
they
just hear in the back of your head, "Oh, they're devourers."
do they devour living things?
Yes.
We'll certainly try.
Nimmy
Kendrick
will
raises-
tell Nimmy will tell the sheep that one is friend, not food.
And Gandrick raises just a little bit higher into the air as he's slowly being surrounded.
Gendrick, I need an acrobatics check.
Okay. Acrobatic.
Gendrick, you see two of the sheep open their mouths, and you see, instead of the normal sheep mouth you would expect, you see just this tunnel that goes down what you expect to be a throat that just is surrounded by these triangular teeth that just rotate around in the mouth, and they start to suck, and you feel the air start moving as it is getting drawn away, and you are being brought to the ground. You manage to lightly land on your feet, but you are now surrounded.
He kind of raises his arms. Okay, all right. Would you guys like a spell? Because he
All
would
of them
put
are
together.
staring at you.
He puts together that he could probably do something like what he did with the Eldritch Blast, because he did notice that.
Mm-hmm.
But the only thing I think would work would be a Chaos Bolt. Would
That
be
would use
okay?
magic, but you could always try one of your other spells. Like Shocking Grasp would technically be able to be held in your hand in the same manner.
Yeah, but I don't want to get my hands anywhere near the sheep.
Fair.
But sure, I produce a Shocking
I
Grasp.
think Lightning Lure is also ranged if you want to use that. It's a short range,
15.
but
It's got a radius to it, so I don't want to hurt anybody.
Lightning Lure?
But I guess-
Lightning Lure doesn't. That's a Lightning Lure single target.
I will say I'm not worried about that.
Yeah,
That
it's got a
says 15.
radius, but it only hits one person. It's not AoE.
Yeah, he'll cast Lightning Lure then.
You see, as soon as the lightning starts to shriek forward, the sheep opens its mouth and just the lightning shifts and disappears down the gullet. You see the very form of the magic, the lightning bolt that is made, deconstructed in its mouth and ripped apart.
He's too fascinated by this to be scared anymore, and peers in to take notes, scribbling as fast as he can. Not getting too close. He's not stupid, but he
The other ones are getting closer to you.
Reuben will throw off a firebolt in their direction to placate them. As he
Reuben, I need an athletics.
just okay. Athletics.
As you
Nine.
see, Reuben starts to cast, and one of the sheep bowls over Reuben.
Yeah, son of a.
And starts
Alright,
just
alright,
nomming
yo.
on the spell. Or not even the spell, the flames that start to erupt from him.
I apply Shocking Grasp with another one.
They eat it all.
Torkel's
He's
gonna
still
turn.
taking notes. This is fascinating.
Torkel's gonna turn to Nimmy and ask them, is it a good idea that they're feeding them that much magic?
They're
Maybe-
bigger. They're bigger now, so they're going to be more hungry.
yeah,
Kendrick
but-
does. Sorry, go ahead.
The main sheeps aren't that much bigger than they normally were. They were getting bigger, but once this little one showed up, they decreased in size a little bit, back to what they normally were.
Fair.
Ruben will pry his face free from the sheep fluffiness as he growls out. All right, enough, off of me. Ugh. You guys had your fill of magic. You had your fill of lizard corpses. Now go on over to Nemi. She'll take care of you going forward.
You see the one on top of you debates on whether or not it should eat you. For all the things you have done to the sheep. The sheep empire will come for you. And then they decide not to, and they trot off.
Yeah, I swear, one way or another, those things are gonna be the death of me.
Kendrick kind of eyes to the person that's off in the corner.
This one?
Yeah.
Do note that
That's
player
Luna
is not
Retta.
here, and they are replaced by a Delver, so we won't be able to RP with them until they actually get back.
Oh, I see. I'm sorry.
You're good. That's why I was giving you a heads up.
Put it this way: you see a white dragonborn that is
Flickering in
Playing with-
between that and being a half elf.
pretty much.
Interesting. He closes
They're
his
not.
book and puts it in his pocket.
Yeah, we try not to question too much when it happens. So, same thing happened to me once, I think. I wasn't there to figure it out, or to see it myself, I guess, but... Well,
You got
it gets
taller.
confusing not to think about it too much.
Little images of sheep, notebooks, and like cartoon versions, drawings of dragons floating across the outer.
It is at
Very
this.
interesting indeed.
Go ahead.
No, go ahead. I was just saying it's interesting.
Okay. It is at this point Axie turns to you, Nimi. We need to get back
Mhm.
on the move, but we keep getting overrun before we can stop them. I'm going to take Toshinori with me. Hopefully he'll slow things down. It looks like he could use some time away anyway.
Nimi will nod and go, he just got his throat ripped out, so I don't disagree. We should have cleared that area already. Stay safe. Don't get yourselves killed, please. And then specifically to Toshinori, as they're walking away, I do apologize that we did not come sooner. We did not hear the sounds of battle.
There's a nod, but he is off with Axie and Sizzlewick very quickly.
Okay.
Right. Well,
Where the fuck
Yeah.
did the deer go?
We'll worry about that later. In the meantime, Gendrick, was it?
Yes, it is me.
You got anything to defend yourself with? We're in kind of hostile territory right now.
He pulls out a piece of beef jerky from his pouch. I know a few spells.
you a wizard?
Yeah, well, not wizard. See, my magic's a bit more. Well, it's hard to explain. I just know. Don't need a spell book or anything.
So, sorcerer.
Yes, a sorcerer. Yes.
What?
I just realized this group has all three brands of magic caster.
Yep.
And I think all 4 brands of charisma caster.
Yeah.
That's always good.
So much charisma, yet we keep putting our foots in our mouths.
That's mostly because of the barbarian.
I am
The barbarian
surprisingly-
is not a charisma caster.
I'm a strength person. Charisma is well. Actually, I have a 13 in charisma.
Anyway, you see the drow is starting to tap her foot a little impatiently.
Right. I suppose we should get back onto topic. So what are you all doing here?
Clearing of this place out.
I thought that was some grander goal. Is this just for a
Well,
job?
well, the
Pretty
grand goal
much.
is getting back up to the surface, clearing out the you know, caverns here. That's uh, that's what's gonna lead them to showing us to our way out.
Of course. So if you're going to be heading back to the surface, allow me to join you. I can be an asset.
I mean, if you don't join us, you're gonna die, so
Well, I
I'll
wouldn't
take
want that.
come along. And then just to vote Valrissa and Bonnie. Because Nimi's getting tired of the impatience. Is just I don't even think she realizes that she's shoving these thoughts this direction, but it's a you are both cuter when you're not impatient.
There's a raised eyebrow from Bonnie. Valrissa still looks like she wants to stab people.
I'm sure she does. I don't notice the raised eyebrow because I'm walking away.
Fair. Just a heads up to the boys. Nimi went to the north.
Gotcha.
I'm sticking with everyone else, I guess.
You seem to be going through a very decrepit old fort made of this dark stone. There's webs over everything. It is quite the ordeal. You have to keep swiping them out of your face. They get stuck in your hair if you have hair. It gets stuck in your feathers if you have those. It
Brushes
gets up Ruben's nose. It's a lot.
harder to get out.
Got somebody got a
Good.
tissue.
Here's a feather.
You know
Nimi
what?
cast Presty.
Thank you, Nimi.
I was
Yeah.
thinking a good sneeze would clear you out.
Yeah, I was actually thinking the exact same thing. Speaking of clearing things out, little advice. Don't open up any of the doors without one of us checking them first. Last time we did so, there was a crossbow on the other side.
I'm just checking into the darkness.
I think it's either Bonnie or Valersa that are good trap detectors.
It's both of them. One's roguelike,
Yeah.
one's an artificer.
Yeah, so we're
Just
gonna
don't
need
ask
those
Merlin
two
to
up.
do it.
No. Nimi this time is intentionally asking Bonnie and Valerissa.
Larissa's still staying pretty quiet after the misadventures she had shortly before coming over here and rejoining the group. She's still a little banged up, but she is still standing.
Oh, I forgot to mention, I do have a specialty of unlocking. So if
Oh,
you
yeah?
have any drawers or anything that's been locked, I might be able to open.
Right? That skill wouldn't happen to also disable the traps, would it?
Fortunately not.
Hey, so I'll probably best to leave the ones with skilled hands deal with it first.
But I could get you past a trap.
Sounds useful.
Depends, like what traps are we talking other than
Well, the last one we encountered, we went into a room, and apparently the floor was weighted and would explode unless Bonnie here did something to disable the trap.
could you see across the room?
Uh, Pretty much, yeah.
I could get you across that easily. One person or another. I guess it's
With the amount of glyphs, it wouldn't have helped. That amount of firepower would have taken the entire fort. You'd need to be outside to make an escape from it.
I see.
And that's if it doesn't collapse the cavern on top of you. You hear from the woman who's not even looking over towards you. She's currently crouched down, running a finger along the edge of the door. She's got messy black hair, and she has odd armor. It looks to be originally some kind of half plate. However, it pulses gently with magic, and you can see a strange weapon belted at her hip. Kinda looks like a hand crossbow, but it doesn't have the bow bit.
Hmm.
Limbs. Hey, hey, what the last should. Plus, I don't think I think I speak for everybody here when I say we never want to deal with another collapse ever again.
Amy, what did you do to your AC?
I have mage armor on, not leather armor. And I have a +2 in dex.
Oh, I
I'm
have an idea.
I'm fixing it now. Just give me a minute.
I have an idea. Are we trying to open up this door?
Hey,
Making,
well,
making sure there's nothing behind it that's going to detonate.
It's okay. Everyone stand back.
let the last do their work first. You can get the next door. How about
Of course,
that?
of course.
Bonnie and
Guys-
Villers are immediately going over here.
You guys all see a spectral hand. I could always open it from a distance.
Hey, but
That would suit.
wouldn't that active if there is a trap, wouldn't it activate and destroy anything at work in there? We found some magical shite in here. We don't want it blown up.
Oh, I
Depends on
suppose
the
that
trap.
would be- Well, I mean, we either go in or we don't. I can at least crack it open.
In agreement with the
Merlin's
magic
with
man,
me.
yeah.
Yeah.
All right, Magic Man, do your magic spells.
He casts Mage Hand, and the hand kind of looks like a claw as it slowly. Does it have a knob, or is it just?
It's got a knob.
And he turns the knob and pushes with enough force to open it.
Problem being is the doors are made out of stone.
Oh, are they?
Yes, you are in a deep underground fortress, so the average door, which would normally work with that, is struggling. You can definitely turn it, but the mage hand's ability is struggling to pull the door, as they're a good bit heavier.
Can't carry more than 10 pounds.
Yeah, they're probably at least 30.
Do we see the door shake? Like,
I mean,
like,
it
like
quivers a
something-
little bit.
Lord, are you doing it?
It's
I mean, you can
heavier
see the hand.
than I expected.
Oh,
Yeah, let me see if I can do something too.
are you also kissing? Oh, you're just straight making the door open.
Torquil, I need a acrobatics check. Or athletics, whichever one you want.
Uh, hold on. Does my danger sense work for this? I know it's
No,
dexterity.
because it's not a save.
Okay, fair. I'll go athletics. Cause why the hell not? Normal roll. 10. Fuck.
The door blasts open when you're mid talking, Torquil, and you get stumbled back by getting hit in the face with a stone door.
Ah, good. It wasn't trapped.
Torkel just grabs his face. Oh, by the Rams Lord's hairy bullocks! What the fuck, Ruben?
Well, you take one for the team, but good buddy.
He shakes your hand, Ruben. Good job, good job.
And to you as well, Magic Man.
Thank you, thank you. We just pat each other on the back.
Oh, I just congratulated each other. Well, I just took a door to the face.
Well, since it's not trapped, shall we go?
Sounds good to me.
Gendrick, you hear the munching of popcorn
Ooh.
as you're talking with Ruben, and Torkel's dealing with a bloody nose over there.
Wait, hold on. Do you hear that? Sounds like crunch, 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 crunch.
Really? Sounds more like munch, munch, munch to me.
Really? Maybe it's more of like unch, unch, unch. Gendrick kind of peers into the room.
Are they just staying back there?
Yeah.
Guess they are.
You open the door, seeing what seems to be an abandoned kitchen. Some rotted food sits on some of the counters, but most of it is covered in spiderwebs.
He goes over. Does he see anything else in the room that might?
Hang on, Nimmy, where are you going?
Right here. You've got the boys, deal with them. I'm
Okay.
not going no further.
Okay, I just saw you walk up. I'm like, oh, here we go again. As the girls, well, this crew going after you, going with you, along with Merlin, because Merlin's on your head.
Hmm.
Lunaretta's staying with troublemakers. But you were saying about the kitchen?
Is there any threats that I can detect?
Roll me a perception. Or not a perception, investigation. It looks as there's a good bit of dust in here that recently there was movement in here, but you don't see anything at the moment. Maybe something's hiding in one of the cupboards.
You said
Ruben,
Oh, good.
Ruben goes over to the stack of baguettes over here and picks one up. How stale are they?
Oh, they feel like stone.
He gives a quick swipe in the air, sees how well it handles.
Roll me a D100, call high or low.
Okay, I call high. 4.
You swing it, it snaps, and Torkel, you get hit in the face by a brick of bread.
Oh, gee, sorry about that, Torquil. Thought they
Torquil.
understood, yeah.
Torkel just like he doubles over when it hits him, but when he looks up, you just see like a twin streaks of blood coating his mustache. Reuben, did I do something to you in a past life or something? What
Not
the
that I
fuck?
can recall.
Gendrick looks to the meat, casts prestidigitation.
What are you trying to do to the meat?
You just clean it up. Yeah.
You remove some of the spider webs and dust on it. Doesn't really help with the mold, but
Oh, that actually reminds me of a question I was about to ask before Reuben hit me in the face with a baguette. You said this food was rotting.
yes,
How bad is the smell in here if this whole room is filled of rotting meat?
barely.
And that I'm actually thankful that my nose is clogged up with blood right now. I would not be smelling this.
Could
Ugh.
I see if I could find any mice or rats?
You do not see any, surprisingly. Though you do hear something moving around, Gendrick.
Oh. Do I get a sense of where it's coming from?
From the north.
Is it still the crunching sound?
No.
Are these
Wait.
kegs?
They are.
Torko is gonna tap on them and listen in to see how full they are, if they're
They
full at all.
seem to be full of something.
Gendrick holds up a hand. Shh. I
Hmm.
think there's something in the next room.
Torko's gonna pull out a sword and take a peek inside.
You have a glowing sword, don't you?
No, my eyes glows and it's currently covered.
Mm.
I peek in next to Torkel.
Just gonna.
Uh,
Is it
Torquil,
facing me?
as you
Is it
come around
facing-
the corner, yes, it's facing you. As you walk up, it looks up at you. There's a couple seconds of just the two of you looking at each other before it charges at you. We're going into
You-
combat, ladies and gents.
He looked at me,
We
and
we
I
get a-
looked at him, and he looked at me.
What were you saying, Kendrick?
do we get a surprise round?
No. Because it's looking at Torquil while Torquil's looking at it. So, first one, I lost my round counter. First one to be able to go would be Ruben.
Alrighty. Well, Ruben does not currently see what is in there right now, unless he takes another.
You
Oh,
can see
yeah, he can
Torquil
actually-
squaring up on something, so you know something's there at least.
Ruben will hold his action to launch another firebolt. As soon as he sees the shape of this creature that Torquil's in combat with, he will let it loose.
Gotcha, Torquil.
All right, Torko's going to yank off the cover off his eye so he can see in this room good. Then he's going to
Can you not already see? Oh, I have that up. My bad. That was already up. Thank you. So, you're going charging at it.
rage. And let's see what my rage gives me. Hold on, let me open up. Let's see, roll a d8 and number 2. Special attack number 2. Teleport. And I teleport right over here, and I swing my sword at him.
Hang on.
Recklessly, of course.
You can have up to 3 rages. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
What the hell? There we go.
I switched your where your rages are so I can put it on your token.
Fair.
So we all
I was
know
trying to
how
open-
much you have.
Why does my thing keep closing? Is that you?
Oh, I just closed your sheet. I don't know.
I was trying to put on the tokens. Anyway, so
Yeah,
I swing my
It's just roll 20 being weird.
sword, my enchanted sword.
That is going to hit.
For 14 damage.
See. Oh, I have to get used to the new bubble. Things aren't where they usually
It's a
are.
magic bubble.
Alrighty. Anything else from Torquil?
Das is it.
Xerxes! What you doing?
I'm gonna step here.
God.
Ooh, that's a lot bigger. It's a lot bigger than I thought it was. Then I'm gonna step here, and then I'm gonna step here, and I'm gonna blast at it.
Shoot it! Shoot it dead!
Get my sheet pulled back up real quick.
That is going to hit. Dishing out 11 damage. I keep trying to take away from their AC.
I'm gonna take one more step this way, and that's gonna be it for me.
Oh, it's going to bring us to this thing as it is going to. It is going to surge forward and attempt to bite our good Torquil. They have advantage due to the recklessness. That is going to hit. I need a Constitution saving throw from Torquil. You are going to save, so you are going to take 9 piercing and 5 poison damage.
Is that 9 reduced?
Not
or
yet.
is that
It goes down to 4.
4? So that's 13
9.
damage altogether. Use it.
4 plus 5 is 9.
Oh, you said 5. Sorry, I thought you said... Okay, still 9. So 1 out of my actual hit points, and that's all my temp.
Yep. That's all it's up to, which will bring us to Gendrick.
Indrik will move up a little bit so you can see the full amount of this creature. And he thinks for a moment before pulling out some fine sand, and he's going to cast sleep on the creature.
Alrighty.
to
Sleep, you said?
Yes. You want me to?
No, just roll the 5d8. I know what it does.
Wasn't sleep a radius spell, or am I
It
thinking
is.
something else?
I'm pulling it up.
Of a point you choose within range or affected ascending or their current hit points.
Yep, I'm
The
giving
hell
you
is
access to this. That's the sleep spell.
I'll take one more step back.
So
I'm not-
put it
I'm
wherever
not
you want it.
yet.
Yeah, you can move it now. So move it where you want.
I apologize. I don't seem to be able to move it.
You should be able to.
Click and drag over your token. You should be able to at least select it, and then you can use your arrow keys to move it around.
Oh, arrow keys?
Yeah,
No.
you should be able
It's
to control
probably
it.
stuck in a wall.
Oh, yeah. Try there.
There we go. That's as far as I can move it.
Okay, I'll have to move it then. Where do you want it? Just say left, up, down, or right.
Oh, a little bit more to the right, so I'm not in it.
Okay, so let's get it on the thing. So you want to move it here?
Yeah, that's good.
Alrighty. Go ahead and roll your 5d8. 35. It is going to take down neither Torpral or the decoil.
Oh, all right then.
Also, since you used a first level spell, you see the green bar on your token, or the green circle when you click on it. Do -2, as first level spells are 2 spell points.
I'm at 15.
Yep.
Oh, I see.
There we go. The green bar is going to be for everybody's resources. Like Torquil's is how many rages he has. Yours is your spell point. Blue is your AC, so I can find it.
Oh, I see.
So we finally officially switched over, huh?
Yeah, it just makes life easier.
Yeah, that was Gendrick's turn. It wasn't a lot.
Fair. Need to turn the Xerxes spell slots on as well. Not his spell slots, tap slots.
Oops.
These are.
I'm not used to using.
You're good. That will bring us all the way back around to Ruben.
Okay.
Who I need to turn his spell points on too.
Mm-hmm. Well, first and foremost, since Ruben's turn has come back around, that held action, kind of gets wasted since he never actually saw the enemy creature.
Correct.
But now that the way forward is clear, he can enter the room, and yep, there it is. So let's see, that's 10 feet. And he is drawing his battle axe to take a swipe at it.
Gotcha. That is a 10.
I'm going to spend a MVP to re-roll with advantage.
Gotcha. You're level
Okay, let's see your advantage
Wow.
on.
You should have
And
6.
much better, 21.
That is going to hit.
All right. Flashing with 9 points of damage. And what is the... you said it was like 2 points for first level spell.
Yep.
Then I will be burning another 2 points to put some Divine Smite onto that.
Gotcha.
So 2d8. 12 more points of radiant damage.
And you are gonna bloody it.
Alrighty. With that, let's see here. Yeah, that'll be Ruben's turn as he brandishes his axe and shield.
Dorquill.
Will swing his sword, so his mighty sword. Recklessly, of course. Why do I keep forgetting to turn on advantage? But yeah, 22.
That is
That's a
gonna
2
hit.
and a 1. That's a 2 and a 1, so I can reroll both those. Eh.
Now they're both 2s, so that is 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 damage. Still doesn't come off the AC, comes off the HP. Anything else from Torquatus?
That is all I can do.
Xerxes!
I'm gonna blast it.
Blast it!
Bang, bang.
That is a 23. That is going to hit. 10 damage.
And I'm gonna step one step this way, and that's gonna be it.
Brings us to the deep coil, which is going to jump up onto the wall, getting off the floor and start snapping at Ruben.
Okay,
That is going to be a 23 to hit.
that does hit.
That is 10 piercing, and I need a con save.
Alright, one con save coming right up.
As it snaps at your
Nine.
shoulder, you're going to take an additional 6 poison damage for a total of 16 damage.
Okay.
And that goes down to 8 from your 10.
Oh, yep, that is correct. So, there we go.
As neither of y'all should have 10 anymore, so remember to remove it from your token.
Much appreciated.
But that is it, as it is up on the wall. Gendrick, the big lizard, is biting at the small kobold.
If it's on the wall, how high on the wall is it?
It's like right on the wall, so it only has about 10 feet, so it's just taking up the whole thing. If you run up, you can still stab it if you want. It's not that high.
I'm debating lightning lure.
Fair.
Pull it close.
Oh,
I
that
don't
will
wanna-
make it fall on Ruben.
That's the problem I'm facing. But I think I'll just go with a chaos bolt.
Gotcha. Get him. Remember Chaos Bolt off the top of my head. That's the
That's
damage.
because nobody ever uses Chaos Bolt because it's chaotic.
Okay, I still need you to roll to hit. That's your damage. It's going to be a cold attack. Because you rolled 2 colds. However, that is... Why are you rolling it like that?
I don't know how to. I don't. Use
Okay,
the
so go to
chaos.
core. So this is your main page, and you see right under your health, you have a bunch of attacks right there.
Oh yeah, you're right.
If you hover over the name, it should turn red, and if you roll it that way, it should blast. But something's weird is... Oh, it doesn't have the spell attack turned on for whatever reason. Okay, so hover over Chaos Bolt, and then click it. So you crit. So this is going to be a cold attack. So since you already rolled your earlier damage, I need you to roll 2d8 and 1d6.
Just plain.
Yeah, because normally I'll show you how to roll it here in a second, but since we already have most of your damage, I just need your crit damage.
2d8 plus what?
1d6. So that is going to be 8 plus 5 for 13 total damage.
Nice.
And it had usually be able to pick, but you got 2 twos, so they're both cold. So it has
Right.
to be cold. Now, the way you would normally roll this is you see in the chat, you have the green 25.
Yes.
And right under that, it says in purple the word Chaos Bolt.
Right.
Click the word Chaos Bolt in the chat.
Cast at what level? Level 1?
Yeah, just to show you how it works. So normally it would roll just the normal 2d8 plus 1d6, but since you crit, it automatically rolls your crit damage down there, so it rolls the extra stuff. So that's how you're going to be rolling damage.
Okay, thank
And
you.
then
I'm
if you
sorry.
need the spell description, I can click on it. Gives me the scroll description. Nice and easy.
Thank you.
You can do that with any of your weapons. So if you're casting a spell that is an attack-based spell, you want to roll it from the core, because you'll actually be able to see the attack. If it's a description like Fog Cloud or something, you'll come back and roll it from your spell sheet.
Oh, okay. I'm so sorry, everybody.
No, you're good. This is usually how it goes with new players, so it's not a problem.
Gotta learn somehow.
So you are going to dish out some good damage as the ice starts to freeze it in place, making it hard to move. Make sure you mark off 2 more spell points.
Hit enter.
Yep. And is there anything else for Gendrick, as this creature is getting frozen to the wall by your powerful chaotic bolt? Actually, hang on. That's your second wild magic? Is
I
that
believe I have to
trigger?
roll a 1.
But I think now you start rolling it. So whenever you, once per turn, the DM can have you roll a d20 immediately after you cast a sorcerer spell, the first level or higher. If you roll a 1, the surge table happens. Okay, so roll me a d20.
Yeah.
You rolled 12, no wild magic. We're good.
Yeah.
Wild magic's a weird one. I just have to remember.
I can keep a thought to it. I be honest, I forgot to.
Oh damn! So now we have a wild magic sorcerer and a wild magic barbarian.
Actually, let me see your sheet real quick. This is going to make my life easier moving on.
Right. I'm afraid to click any of my things because I'm afraid it's just going to appear in the chat.
Oh, give it a second. Whoa, hang on.
Oh, I'm sorry.
I was still doing some editing. I'm just speed editing some of your spells to make life easier overall for us. Go here. You don't need it there. You don't need it there. You don't need it there. You do need it here. You are going to need it here. Okay, so go ahead and roll me a Chaos Bolt from your core sheet real quick.
Yeah, I did it.
That's the damage, but it still rolled what I want. Roll from the name to see if it's a to hit. I want to make sure this works the way I think it does.
From the front page, it's
Yeah,
not
from the
showing
core. If you hover over the word Chaos Bolt and it turns red, not the damage, which is the 2d8 plus 6, a little bit further to the left, that's where you want to... Oh,
Yeah.
I see what happened. It turned off again. Okay,
Oh,
try
hey.
again. I think I fixed it. Okay, so yeah, it does roll it. So it should roll like that. Now go to your spells and roll me Sleep from the description.
20 for wild magic at the top.
Right. Sleep's another one. I have to put it in here. Okay, so yeah, no, that's right. So let's see. I'm just gonna roll. We're gonna roll. You mind if I roll one of the other spells just to make sure this works real quick?
Yeah, go ahead.
Ready.
You're the
And yeah,
GM.
so it rolls there. So yeah, so it will automatically roll your leveled spells. We just have to go in and put that in. So we'll keep an eye out that for in future. It's at the bottom of your spell descriptions, and it's just in your descriptions for your attacks when you roll.
If I get new
Level
spells, I'll copy what you're doing.
Yeah, you just put it in at the bottom. All right, coolio. What did we do? You froze it?
Yeah,
Yeah,
I
you froze
froze
it.
it.
All right, anything else?
No, I don't have any other bonus action.
You have your movement if you want to use it.
I'm comfortable where I'm at.
Ruben, it's being frozen to the wall. It's not moving all that well. Get it.
Alrighty, yeah, I'm taking advantage of this while I got the opportunity. Rearing back with the axe and going in for another chop.
Chop, chop, chop.
21
Getting
again.
a good hit as you slam the axe in. It tries to dodge, but the ice is holding its feet into place as you get a nasty gouge along the shoulder right next to the neck. It is not looking good, but it is still standing.
Alrighty, then I am going to melt a bit of that ice as the axe starts to heat up from another bit of radiant burn, as I'm burning another spell slot on Divine Smite
Gotcha.
for 10 more points of radiant damage.
And as that as that radiant energy starts to surge down to your blade, it digs deeper and deeper until you're able to slice off that arm altogether, leaving its chest gaping, and drive the sword in deeper, severing its heart, piercing its heart. Within seconds, it falls to the ground as best it can, unconscious, or not unconscious, dead, as the ice holds it somewhat in place for a couple seconds.
And as a bonus action before the combat officially ends, gonna burn my Channel Divinity and get the spell slot back.
Gotcha. 2 spell points back to you.
Mm-hmm.
So, the combat has ended and the 4 of you have escaped unharmed. Well, mostly unharmed. Ruben's a little bit.
You'll feel on.
Yeah, nothing to feel, well, a little anti-venom won't fix.
Hey, well, I don't have any of that, so we have to. Maybe the Drowlas has something. They seem to.
Don't worry, I can handle it myself, as Ruben will spend his last 5 lay on hand points to get some HP back. As he cauterizes the wound and comes back up to 64 out of 67 hit points.
We're going to look around. What is this, like a dining room?
Yep.
Anything interesting in here?
Hi, there's some old silver plates set out on the table along with silverware. There looks to be the wooden remains of a lute. And there is a large tapestry hanging on the wall.
I see what the lizard thing was eating.
It wasn't eating anything, it was just chilling.
Oh,
Unless
someone was
it's
eating
referring to
popcorn.
Ruben.
No, the thing we just killed.
Oh yeah, that thing
I
wasn't
thought we
eating
were-
anything. But you did hear the sound of something munching on popcorn. You still hear it.
Can I follow the sound?
Only your perception.
Meanwhile, Ruben is going to take a quick peek at that loot, see if it is sturdy enough to be taken with us.
Oh, absolutely not. That thing's rotten all to hell.
Well, Ruben looks at
Yeah,
that.
I
I'm
figured.
going to look at the silverware. Is it and check to see if it's actual silver?
Yeah.
Can I have a small question? OOC.
Yeah.
What's with the 2 dice rolls?
The 2d8.
When I roll perception, I see.
Oh. I know
to
what's going
number.
on. You're rolling with advantage. Let me see your sheet.
All I'm doing is
Yeah, no,
clicking
I have
on
it
the
set to
thing.
that. Give me a second. I haven't set your sheet up. All right, at the top of your sheet now you see public and 2GM versus advantage, normal, disadvantage.
Oh yeah, I see it now.
I just had to turn it on. Yours is a new sheet, and I hadn't turned it on yet.
Do you want me to roll perception again?
No, I just take the first one. You got a 10. You're having trouble focusing on exactly where it is. It's this kind of empty area, and the sound's kind of echoing, and you're almost certain that damn thing's moving around the room.
I'm very confused, but I'm keeping an eye out, just looking around, trying to find the source.
Okay.
I do take one of the forks and I put it in my pack.
Darko is just like stacking all the silver plates and all the forks. Yeah, y'all got a bag of holding or something. I don't Nimmy does.
I do not. If you don't mind, I'll be taking a fork. Trinkets, rather interesting from where I'm from. So make a good trinket.
Aye, that's fine. Would I know how much all the silverware and silver plates would run me if I sold them? Silver.
You don't have the merchant background. Roll me a history check.
All right, yeah. Let's see here. Come on, history. Let me turn on advantage. 18. I've pawned shit off before. The base of gambling decks.
Hmm.
I haven't
If we
seen
collect enough, we can melt it down.
Huh?
it'll be good when we encounter werewolves.
Mhm. Well,
You'd
we all
probably
have.
get, for a good set of it, maybe 5, 6 gold.
Gold is gold.
Mm-hmm.
And Silva is gold too, apparently, as Ruben will be opening up his pack. While not a bag of holding, it's probably got enough room to hold, like, uh, one or two of the silver plates. So he'll just kind of like fit in as much as he can carry.
Good lad, good lad. Worst case scenario, we might be able to get some of our weapons silvered. Bonnie might be able to help with that, or Roxy.
You don't think Doshinoi will take offense at that, will you?
No, I'm sure the lad understands. It's not just werewolves that get damaged by silvered weapons, is it?
I mean, I guess there's also Devilkin and whatnot. Oh, Xerxes, you don't take offense to that, do you?
No.
All right, silver blade weapons sound pretty good then.
Once all the plates and stuff are packed away, I'm going to take a look at this tapestry next. I'm assuming it's this thing over here.
Yeah. What are you looking at specifically? Like the description, what it's made out of?
First, what am I seeing? What do I see when I just look at it? Like, does it depict anything? Is
Yes.
it?
It seems to be made out of this strange, shimmering thread, which are dyed in the equally strange colors. But the center of it depicts what seems to be a tall, dwarven woman. Her face is shrouded, but you get the sense of some kind of nobility coming from her as she has both hands raised out as if speaking and commanding a group of drow warriors, mostly women, but you see a couple men scattered through who are all kneeled around her, heads bowed and spears angled out of the way, to show a sign of submission to the woman in the center. However, in the background behind the drow woman, there is this massive spider made out of deep crimsons and violets that is descending over its legs, stretching out over all of the figures. Underneath the drow, making up the bottom part of the tapestry, are what seems to be corpses of different races. You see some elves, you see what looks to be very pale dwarves, and you can see what seems to be their blood is made in a thread that glimmers more than any of the other colors, to the point where the blood almost looks wet.
Oracle is going to touch the area the area of red to see if that is indeed wet.
No, it is not. You also notice the very edge of the tapestry has this strange geometric pattern running around it.
And how does it look in terms of wear and tear? Does it look clean, like more clean than anything else here?
It looks just as decrepit, but it seems to be in good condition.
I'm gonna give it like just one corner, just a soft tug, just to see if it like tears at all, like how just to gauge how much I can manhandle it before it rips.
It seems
Like
just as fine as any other tapestry. If you manhandle it too much, though, it'll rip.
right. So Torquil is going to. Actually, he's also going to like just pull it back a little bit, and look behind it, see if there's anything interesting back there, or is it just more wall?
It's a wall.
All right. So Torquil is going to carefully roll it up and take it with him.
Fair.
Well, I think that's everything of value to loot in this place.
Yes.
Hey,
Say for... Oh, go ahead.
no, I was just saying, hey.
Hmm.
What are you saying?
I was just gonna say, everything to loot in this place, save for the loot itself.
Hey, I don't think it's gonna be much use. I don't even think even Lunaretta could use that thing.
Gendrix just gonna head south out of the kitchen.
Gotcha. We will get back to y'all here in a moment. Where is Nimmy now? There's Nimmy. Nimmy, what you doing? Well, the boys are off doing their own thing.
Checking doors, making sure they're not trapped.
Fair. Bonnie is taking it very slowly, making sure each door in turn isn't trapped as far as they can tell. However, as y'all are checking this first door, you see Valrissa hold out a hand for silence.
Oh.
As she starts creeping off this way. It's not long before she comes back. It looks like there's two beasts just around the corner. We'll need to be careful.
Which one?
The blink fangs.
Tacey, remind me which ones those are.
The big white ones.
Oh, so the scary ones. Okay. Nimi will nod.
Looks like they don't seem to be up to anything, so if we're quiet, we won't trigger them for the moment.
Fair. Is there a way around them?
Probably the northern passage.
Okay. So yeah, I'd say check these doors, see if they're trapped.
Bonnie checks this one to find nothing, opening it up, and taking a look around inside.
Fair. And then can I listen into this one? Is this one also not trapped or?
Bonnie hasn't made it to that one yet. She's looking around in here.
Okay. Fair. Okay.
As she is being incredibly careful.
I'm going to wait till she says that it's safe to come in.
I don't see anything in here. It's fine.
Okay. Then I will help carefully look around.
Fair. It seems like this room is a little different from other rooms, as this one seems to have been gone through in a hurry, as if somebody was packing before leaving. Doors still stand ajar, and half-forgotten projects still sit on the table with missing pits.
Someone left in a hurry.
Indeed. I wonder why. They probably took any journal that was left in here. That would be my guess. It looks like whatever they were making over there seems to be missing the core components. Those look like scraps. You hear from your head.
Merlin.
Yeah.
I'll put Merlin on the table because him and Bonnie seem to know more about this stuff. I'll look like under the bed, look under the pillow, see if there's anything of use.
Take some time to look through, but I don't find anything too interesting.
That's fair.
While they're going through that, what are the boys up to?
I was gonna ask the light
Dark.
in the area. It's dark.
Mm-hmm. The only light is
Oh.
Torquil over there with a flashlight in his eye.
I do have a question.
Yeah.
From where I'm standing, I can technically
Roll me perception. You see the briefest of movement towards the edge of your range.
I hold out a hand. Wait. There's something up ahead.
Torquil's gonna cover up his eye.
I think I just barely saw something.
Hey, what did it look like?
I don't know, but it was big.
As big as the thing we just fought?
I think so.
All right. Xerxes, when I say go, you and I are both gonna throw something down the hallway. You a blast, me a bolt.
I could send my familiar to check it out first.
Hey, send that popcorn throwing bastard down there.
I tell Bale to check down the hallway.
Bale immediately
I'm-
retorts, "You remember they can see in total darkness, right? Visibility's not going to help me here."
Kendrick thinks for a moment. How high is the ceiling?
Only about 10 feet. 10, 15.
How high is the ceiling in the next room?
About the same. As you can see, it dips down. The only one that had a high ceiling was the main entrance. These ones are much lower.
Okay, never mind then.
Wait, why don't we try going around the other way? Maybe there's another way over there. Getting behind them.
We could always just sneak into one of these doors.
Hey, but we don't know if they're trapped or not.
Oh yeah, that's right. We could do a pincer maneuver. One of us attacks from up here, one of them attacks from down there.
That could
Down the
also
hall.
work. What do you think, Robin? You want to try the old back and front?
That works for me.
All right. Gendrick, get behind me.
He sidesteps.
Right, Ruben, you take Xerxes. Go down the south. I'll go.
I only saw the one. I don't know if there's more. Let's just hope there isn't.
Right.
What just happened?
Xerxes, Ruben, as y'all come
Yeah.
around the corner, you see a problem.
I see.
Dokolet knows the Pence maneuver and it's using against us.
As y'all come around the corner, it's like, yeah, we're gonna get him. You come around the corner, and you make eyesight because this one just happens to be walking this way.
Shit.
I rolled which way they went. They came
Maybe
back.
let's get back into the kitchen and close the door.
As it lets out an almighty roar. And we're going back into combat.
Shit.
As things are very angry, and team in the back also hears this. So I've got a lot of things I need to roll initiative for, so give me a second.
Take your time.
That doesn't sound.
It never sounds good, but then it's fun.
That's a lot of. Okay.
And you'd also be triggered.
Motherfucker.
So things are going to start reacting to the sound of the roar. As this thing is starting a charge at y'all. However, there is some skittering off to the side as this door bursts open and a skitterling comes out. Or Daggermaw, not a skitterling.
What the hell is that?
As you see this creature about the size of a dog, a little bit bigger, maybe about the size of a mastiff, comes out on its back two legs, the two longer legs out in front of it. It's looking around, covered in these strange webbing. It sees you and starts to chick at you, making this weird clicking noise before it starts coming at you. It only makes it about there before stopping. Which brings us to Swarm of Nestlings somewhere, as they're kind of stuck. Actually, you are not. Oh, I just removed Gendrick. Whoops. Come here, Gendrick.
Yay! I'm no longer in combat.
Gendrick, you had a 19. Okay. Alrighty. Did I just remove Gendrick again? No, I don't think I did. Okay, cool.
I know I was underneath.
So this thing's gonna come sprinting out this way. Da-dun, 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 da-da. They're coming to investigate. Ruben, you're the first one out of the party to be able to react.
Alrighty. Well, first and foremost, he's going to do a little bit of crowd control to keep the other ones in that room from bursting on out. As he is throwing a hand towards the open door, and once more, he is casting the cantrip Thaumaturgy, though this time with the slam shut effect.
You are just in range.
He is then going to gesture for his compatriots to follow him as he says, "Fall back into the kitchen. We'll have tactical advantage. Bottleneck him for the door." And he will move back and brandish his battle axe once more.
Xerxes!
Shouldn't.
But I was.
Yeah,
I
shouldn't
was-
Gendrick be above me?
Yeah, I just forgot to move him back to wherever he was.
Yeah. I was gonna say Gendrick's supposed to go before me.
Yeah, Gendrick, go ahead. Sorry.
Uh, if I was to use lightning lure, yeah, I think I was wrong with it. I'm gonna cast lightning lure on this one
Okay.
in order to pull it that much closer.
Okay. Roll from the core sheet.
So
There you go. It
it
needs
needs to
strength save.
save.
It is going to get a 13, which means it misses, or which means it makes its save, so you fail. Actually, yeah, because it's a save against your save. So it goes to him.
All right. Well, since that didn't work,
As it
fall
suddenly
back.
skitters off to the side, using its little webbings to pull it away.
Are diagonals okay, or is it just?
Yeah,
going-
diagonals are fine unless you're going around a corner. So you would have moved 5, 10, 15, 20 to get there.
I'm gonna move an extra. And that's my turn.
Gotcha. That is going to bring us to a dagger maw somewhere. Where's this one?
You skip me.
Oh, sorry,
You can skip
Xerxes.
first.
It's okay. I'm just gonna blast this one right here, all the way down the hallway.
Gotcha. Get it. Crit. Good job, Xerxes. What is going to be a whole 17 damage as you get it in the head. Its head jerks to the side before it snaps back and looks at you.
And then I'm gonna go. Let's
I can
see.
head back in here.
Yeah, that's the plan. It's 5, 10. We're gonna go here, and that's gonna be it for me.
That brings us to that dagger maw, who is going to come running this way. Smash that door open as they are on the move. And make it about there. Brings us to this blink, who you see disappear from existence.
Uh-oh. Godric kind of like, I don't know if dwarves are gonna help us.
Alrighty. That is it for it, bringing us to another dagger maw somewhere. As this door is going to slam open, surprising Larissa as it is suddenly seeing a woman here, and it's going to try to leap at her. It is going to get her off guard and manage to bite into her leg, catching her in the thigh, dishing out 4 poison damage. Not 4 poison, 4 piercing. Then I need a con save. 17 she manages to save from that, only taking 1 in the poison department. As you hear a grunt of pain just outside the door. Nimmy. That brings us to the nestlings. We're going to come charging this way. Which brings us to this one, who's also charging out here. Which brings us to this one, who's also charging out here. Which brings us to Lunaretta. Lunaretta is going to attempt to go for a confounding against this Netterling, or the Skitterling. It needs a wisdom save. It is going to fail against her, taking a total of 8 psychic damage. And it has disadvantage on pretty much everything now for a turn. For Lunaretta is going to fall back. 20. They couldn't get any further, so they're going to stop there. Door crawl.
Cool. Is going to rage. Let's see what I get. Lucky number 2 again. God damn.
You need to
Well,
make
I'm
the surge sheet so you can roll what you're actually getting. So I can see them.
Oh, sorry. I'll do that later. But the number 2 is the teleport.
Yep.
Does it say I have to use it immediately or?
I don't know. I don't have it up.
You teleport up to 30 feet to an unoccupied space you see. Until your rage ends, you can use this effect again on each of your turns as a bonus action.
So yes, this turn it starts at the start of your turn. Other turns you'd use your bonus action to activate it.
Fair.
Because you've just used your rage and you pop up somewhere else.
Okay, so I'm just gonna pop up right here. Smack this thing with my sword.
Okay.
Recklessly, of course. 18.
Oh, it's going to be 10 damage.
No, because that's one of those is a 1. So let's see what. God
I
damn it! All right,
knew
so
it was
yeah,
gonna stay at 1.
you just knew. You can see the future. And I'm going to run over here, get inside here, and can I use a free action to close the door and brace?
Yeah. You wouldn't be able to brace it, but you'd be able to close it.
I close the door.
You need an action to brace.
Okay.
Do note it opens out.
Oh. Well, it's a.
That's why
it's
it hit
a,
you in the first place.
It's an enclosed. It's a single area. I'm gonna tell Ruben to go block the other door.
Does
Gotcha.
anyone know if these dinosaurs can open doors?
I mean, you just saw him do it.
Well, they burst open doors.
Time to see if they're velociraptors or not. That is going to bring us to this one. It is also going to be rushing out, finding the Vilrissa and trying to bite her. That is going to hit for an 18. Dishing out 5 piercing. She needs a con save. That is a 14. She is going to save, turning a 10 into a 5. Brings us to Vilrissa. Vilrissa is going to flick out one of her short swords. Take a slash at the one to the south. She is going to deal a total of 13 damage. Before she is going to bonus action disengage back in with the party. Bringing us to the nestlings. Where is this nestling? Where is this nestling? Oh, he's over there. He's on the move. He's coming. He
I
wants to
ate
hang
them.
out.
They no longer exist.
Which brings us to Bonnie. Bonnie is going to step forward, reload her pistol, and she is going to open fire on the pair of them. So, where is your... Here they are. First two at the one on the left, then the one to the bottom. She's going to hit all 3. She's going to use her extra damage on the first one to do 19 damage. 19. Second one is going to be 15, secures the kill. Then 9 damage to the other one, which was injured by Vilrissa, which manages to kill it. And she is then going to move up here. Actually, she's going to step back to where she was. See if anything else comes through. Dagramaw. Open door. It hears things coming over here, so it's dashing this way. This Dagramaw is going this way. This Dagramaw is... I don't know where this one is. There it is. It's coming charging out, and it hears shit going in here, so it's running in here. And it's going to try to bite Bonnie, because they're the first one he sees. Bonnie is going to manage to deflect it by kicking out at it. This one is going to burst open this door again. Means it only gets here.
Concerned by the things I don't see.
Yep, there's a lot of that going on.
Just how life works.
As I need to scroll out because the party is very far away to show both fights. Alrighty, that's going to bring us some more nestlings who are on the move. On the move. Brings us to them. They are going to do what their friend did. They're over there now. Merlin is going to take his action to blast the bejesus out of the one that ran in. So
Does he also want to hop on Nimi's head again?
he's going to jump on your shoulder. He manages to hit for 5.
Just so that when we start moving, he moves with us.
Yeah. That is going to bring us to this one, who is doing the charge with him. He gets over there. Nimi.
Also, did you see my whisper?
Yes.
Okay. That being said, I am going to just reach around Bonnie and firebolt a motherfucker. Where is my firebolt that is unarmed? I am not going to punch it because that's never going to work. One day it'll roll.
Do 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 do. The dice are rude.
They really are. I'm gonna refresh my fucking character sheet because it's being stupid.
That is gonna
There we
hit.
go.
I don't even know what I want to use the yellow bulb for. I just don't.
Well, so I'm gonna use
And I kicked myself out of the campaign. Nice.
that's fine. It gives me time to re-roll the damage because I rolled a 1.
Turns into a 5, so 4 extra damage.
Yeah. Do I have any legitimate bonus action? No. I will hold my movement if Bonnie and Velrissa leave this room. I will follow.
You hear Velrissa ask, "Do you think your pets started this?"
I don't like answer. I just give her a look of just you and I both know they started this.
There's a sigh. That means she has to go help because they're your property. She doesn't have to save the owl, though. He's new.
Oh, great. I feel so loved.
Welcome to Velrissa. The party's been plotting on how to kill her for a little while now. But anything else from Nimi that's just prepared movement? Where's
Prepared
this
move.
dagger maw? He's over there.
I'm waiting until we find a big old grand piano.
As this one is running this way, going through that door. Brings us all the way to round 2. As this one's going to try to figure out the door. Da-da-da-da-da. Da-da-da-da-da. Nobody's managed to barricade it yet, so it is going to rip the door open. Blah! But that's all it can do.
Stone door. Damn it. It's,
What?
it's worse than a velociraptor. It rips through stone.
It just opened the door. It just went. The door's still fine, so if Torkel grabs it and tries to close it, he can. He just has to deal with the thing in front of it. As you see more shit running up. Ruben!
Wait, can I
Alrighty.
just close it and he opens it, close it, and he opens it?
He'd be able to resist it.
Aw, that'll be
Ruben is.
funny.
Oh, go ahead.
No, I was saying that would just be really funny.
Mm-hmm. Ruben's going to go over to the stack of stale baguettes. He's going to pick one up and hand it to Gendrick as he says, "Here, I gotta help Torquil. Close that door up there and, barricade it with this."
They're
I
round
think-
knobs.
And these things are hard enough to, be used as cement blocks, so.
Yeah, that's fair, I
Put
guess.
it in front of, I can put it in front of the door as a store stuff.
Exactly.
That door does open into the room y'all are in, by the way. Both doors open south.
I should be able to put a doorstop on it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
Bread.
with the. Oh, so go ahead.
It's bread. It's stale bread, but it's bread.
It's petrified bread.
It might as well be a rock.
Yeah.
Don't even think of it as bread anymore.
But anything else from
That's
Ruben?
Well, with the piece of bread handed off, he is then going to use his action to fire off a firebolt at the lizard making its way into the room.
Gotcha.
That
It
is
is
a
going
jam.
to dip off to the side as the flame scorches past, almost hitting the little horde of nestlings that are coming running up behind.
He is then going to use the rest of his movement to get up next to Torquil and, hold off any advance into the room.
Gotcha. Gendrick, that brings us to you.
I quickly run up, shut the door, and as much as I can, jam it where it tries to open from.
Okay, are you doing it in the hinge or on the right side where the door itself opens?
The door itself opens.
Okay,
I'm gonna
roll me an
brace myself.
athletics to ram it in there. You wouldn't be able to brace it yet. You'd be because you used your action to pick up the bread or to close the door. Now you're using one to move it there.
Unnatural one.
Yeah, natural one.
As you wedge it in there a little bit, and you're like, "Yeah, this is perfect."
I press my back against the door at least.
Yep.
I'm sure it's set. So I don't need to
Absolutely.
brace it, obviously.
Yeah, you got this. This is cement breading. You got it.
Yeah, exactly. So I step forward and I throw a.
All you would have left is your bonus at this point. You've used your action.
Oh, I don't.
You can convert some sorcery points.
Yeah. I was gonna say, can I toss a dagger as a bonus action? But I don't.
You would need to be dual wielding daggers, and you would have to have made an attack with your main action.
Okay. No. I yeah, that's it. That's all I can do.
Xerxes.
Actually, I'll just go back to pressing my back against the door. If that's okay.
Gotcha.
I'm gonna step here. That should be 15 because I moved through the
Lunaretta.
Delver. Yeah, okay. And I'm gonna blast this one.
Get it. That is going to be an 8, which unfortunately misses. This one's going full matrix on you. There's multiple bolts flying by. It dodges left, it dodges right. Then you almost get in the face, and it does the back bend.
And I'm gonna go right here. And that's it.
Gotcha. That will bring us to a dagger maw somewhere. This one's going to come running this way. Because it has to sprint to get over here. But, this is the point where, you hear movement behind you. Well, Gendrick just sees it. As this thing just appears back in y'all's reality.
Oh no, the
very
door is barred.
As it looks like it came out of the wall. As it's going to try to murder Xerxes. Because it hasn't noticed the owl at the door.
I fully believe that the door can never be opened now.
That is a 16 against Xerxes. That is going to hit. Xerxes, I need a Constitution saving throw. Can I, Gendrick, can I also get an Arcana check from you? You know that this thing just came in from the ethereal plane. It don't give a shit about doors and shit.
Well, yeah, I'm more into Bay magic, but I definitely understand the crossing between those planes.
Yeah, it just jumped on a cousin plane and then jumped back onto this one.
Yep.
It effectively took the mushroom route. There must be some mushroom circles somewhere. But that is going to succeed. So Xerxes, instead of the 30 damage you would have taken, you are going to take 19 as this thing bites into you, poison surging over your arm and into your body.
All right.
That is it for it. Which brings us to another dagger maw somewhere. Where is this one? Is it dead? It's dead. Bringing us to a nestling. Here's shit going down this way, so they're actually going to turn around and start going this way. As is this one. This one, on the other hand, wants the boys, so it's going this way. Lunaretta is going to whip around and start strumming that loot like their life depends on it, because it might. They are going to successfully confound the large creature, giving it disadvantage on all its checks, and putting it into the bloody. Torkel.
I see that thing just appeared behind us. And Torkel turns to what? I'll be right back. And Torkel is going to blink over here, which I don't think gives them an opportunity of attack.
Nope, because it's teleport.
So I'm going, and then I'm going to swing my sword recklessly at this thing.
How reckless.
I'm a reckless man.
That's going to hit. That is going to be 15 damage.
And because I don't want these things getting past Ruben, I'm going to move back over here.
It is going to
Probably
use its
gonna
activity and try to bite you. That is going to be a 15, which hits.
Shit.
I need a Constitution saving throw.
Roll that normal.
8 is going to fail. So you do resist the piercing damage, which is 4 down to 2. However, then you take 21 poison damage for a total of 23.
All right.
As it gets a nasty bite as you're falling back. Anything else from Torquil?
Nope, that's it.
Alrighty. That's going to bring us to a dagger maw somewhere. This one's down here, and it's dead. Brings us to Velrissa. Velrissa is going to flip her blade, try to drive it down through this thing's skull. She's going to hit. That is 27 damage. As she is going to destroy the brain, bringing it down. Which brings us to some nestlings. As these little things are going to start swarming through onto Torquil. They are going to start biting. That is going to be a 22 to hit Torquil. Torquil, that is going to be 12 piercing, down to 6. Brings us to Bonnie. Bonnie is going to step forward and out. See an enemy, light it up. 1, 2, 3. She is only going to catch one of those bolts, putting 13 damage into it. Before stepping back in here, trying to use cover. This one's coming after them, going after Bonnie. That is going to miss Bonnie. This one over here is continuing the rush this way. This one here is dead. This one here is rushing around. This one here is rushing this way. This swarm of nestlings is rushing this way. This swarm of nestlings is somewhere. It's going down here with this group. That brings us to this one as another one drops through the wall on the other side. He's going to rush forward and try to murder Lunaretta. I need to make sure I have Lunaretta's HP right now that I think about it. Lunaretta, where are you? Lunaretta has... Gotta do some quick maths. There we go. As it is going to try to bite Lunaretta. That is going to hit Lunaretta rather hard. Lunaretta needs a con save. Lunaretta fails. That is 24 damage to Lunaretta. As Lunaretta takes a nasty bite and stumbles backwards. That's going to bring us to Merlin. Merlin is going to be a blaster. He is going to hit for 13 damage, blasting the one that just got in the room to death. Brings us to a Daggermaw, who is up here somewhere. There they are. They're joining the rush this way. Nimmy.
Well, I'm going to aim at the blue one.
It is a small horde of nestlings.
I'm going to aim at the nestlings and try and light them on fire.
Burn, baby, burn. Burn, baby, burn.
Ba-da-na-na-na-na.
That is going to hit.
Firebolt.
10 fire damage.
And I'm going to continue to hold my movement for the same thing. If Bonnie and Valissa like legitimately both leave and start to go, I will follow.
Gotcha. This one's running over here. Is Gendrick. You start hearing scratching at the door. This one is going to lash out at Torquil. Going for a bite. That is a crit fail as it hits the frickin' door frame. That brings us to the nestlings, who's going to jump through, jumping on to Ruben.
Yeah, son of a, get off me, get off me.
That is going to be a 15 against Ruben. I think that misses.
That will be a miss with the shield.
Yep, so Ruben, it is your turn. They are swarming
Alrighty.
all over you and Torquil.
Well, first and foremost, using my bonus action to let out a Draconic Cry and give everyone advantage on the ones within 10 feet of me.
5, 10, so everything in the doorway with you.
Yep. So let me mark that off real quick. And Ruben will try to scrape off the one that is clinging to him with a combination of his shield and battle axe.
Gotcha, there are a bunch of them.
That's an 18th scrape.
That is going to hit. You have advantage.
That's right, so let me crit fish.
That is not a crit.
Okay, no. But it does use up a low number. 9 points of slashing damage as I get it off.
Going to be 4 as they are swarm and resistant slashing damage.
Okay. That is Ruben's turn.
Alrighty. That brings us to Gendrick. There are two giant, white, kind of droopy lizards attempting to murder the party.
I am. Gendrick is kind of not doing well. He's got enemies he can hear behind him. He's got an enemy literally stepping on his toes. And he thinks, you know what? It's getting a bit too crowded in here. So he's going to cast Vortex Ward.
Already on who and to where?
This creature to.
I think it has a save against that.
Yes, it needs a Constitution saving throw.
Alrighty. That is an 8. It is going to fail. Roll me the
It's gonna
description
go-
for Vortex Warp for me. Alrighty. Must succeed on a target. Shouldn't choose to fail. The target is teleported to an unoccupied space of your choice within range. So within 90 feet that you can see.
This should be within range.
Yeah.
As far away as possible.
Alright, so you're just throwing him all the way down here.
Yep. just
Fair.
to get him out of the room, at least for a turn or two.
Fair.
And I hope you don't mind, but that yellow circle I have filled with my sorcery points, which I forgot I had. I'm going
Yeah,
to
that
use
works.
2 of those to quicken a spell.
Nice. So that's a bonus action.
It turns my spells into a bonus action.
Do remember? I don't think you can bonus action and main action cast a leveled spell. I think one of them's gonna have to be a cantrip.
When you cast a spell that has a casting time of 1 action, you can spend 2 sorcery points to change the casting time to 1 bonus action for this
Yes.
casting.
And on bonus action castings, you can't do 2 leveled spells.
So with that,
So you can,
I'm going.
if you want, you can bonus action. Or I mean, it doesn't really matter. It ends the same thing. So the whatever you're quickening would need to be a cantrip.
Cantrip.
The vortex warp would be -3 to resource.
All right, yeah. So you can just do the other one because it's cheaper to quicken.
So yes, with that, I would do lightning lure on this one. I know it'll bring it closer to me, but
It actually
I
might
wanna-
not. It's gonna catch on the table, so it's gonna depend on how that goes. So let's see if it hits.
yeah, I'm just gonna have a table fling at me.
The table's actually stone. If it catches it, it will just get stuck over there. Strength. It's not the strongest. That is gonna fail. I need a D100. Call high or low.
Low.
High. So, luckily for you, you called it wrong. So it doesn't go the way the spell naturally would. So it's stuck over there. Which means it's not in your face. So I don't know if that's good or bad for you.
It still took.
Yeah, it still takes the
hit, right?
damage. It just fails to get tugged over the
Oh, sorry.
thing. You rolled the same damage. Nice.
Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't realize that was the damage.
Yeah, that's 8. You maxed your damage both times. Nice.
And then that is my turn.
What's your max amount of actually, I know how to do this. I have it on your sheet somewhere. Okay. 5, 1, 0 points. How many sorcery points do you start off with?
At level 4, I get 4.
And you just use 2 of them, I think?
Yes. The yellow circle under the.
Yeah, I'm trying to connect it. Other name. Class resource. Okay, that's what I need. Because I can actually connect it to your sheet.
Oh, okay.
So give me a second. This would be class resource. There we go. Save. So now the yellow dot is actually connected to your the resource on your sheet. So we'll update.
Okay. Thank you.
And I can actually just save your token now because you don't have tokens. There we go. Anything else for good Gendrick?
No, that's the end of my turn.
Gotcha. Xerxes. You see this thing get slammed into the table. It's looking a little distracted.
I'm gonna, if I can get it to do it, I'm gonna hex it.
Gotcha. What ability score?
Let's do strength,
Strength. Gotcha.
and then
Blast it.
yeah,
Blast it. Alrighty, that is going to hit. Do me some damage.
and then
8, and then I need your hex damage.
yeah,
5 more damage as you do some decent damage. Anything
And then
else?
I'm going to take 1 step backwards, and that's it.
Gotcha. That's going to bring us to some Dagger Maul. It's going to try to get through Ruben. It wants to go eat the squishies. That is a 12. It's going to miss. That brings us to the Blink Flang that got thrown at some point. He's down there. He's coming up this way. He is going to use his bonus action to disappear.
Oh no.
And y'all will see him again at some point. Which brings us to the nestlings. Where are these nestlings? Which party are they fighting? They're down south.
I bought us some time.
As they're going to rush in here and jump on Bonnie. They are going to try to bite. That is a 14. Bonnie's armor is holding up. These ones are going to rush in, jump on Vilrissa. Vilrissa too quick. These nestlings are here. They're going to come rushing in. They're going to go jump on Xerxes. So both Torkoal and Ruben get attack opportunities as they go by. Boys. Torkoal, Ruben.
Oh, you guys get an attack of opportunity.
Oh, excellent.
A swarm of nestlings ran by you.
I don't think I can reckless on this, so normal roll.
Nope. It's a 10 that's going to miss. Ruben, are you taking the swing?
Let's see here. Yeah, Ruben will take the opportunity while he has it.
Okay.
Let's see here. That is one-handed, so that is natural
Crit.
20.
Nice.
Would Lunaretta also have
If they had a
opportunity?
weapon they could actually use, yes, but they don't.
15 points of slashing damage.
Gotcha. Are you
If
gonna blow them
Yeah,
up?
if that doesn't immediately kill it, I am burning the extra spell slot to get double the smite damage.
Also, remember the slashing goes down to 7.
Right. So that would be 48 radiant damage, right?
Yep. As you double it. And it
There we go.
doesn't resist that, so you do all 17, doing a serious blow to it.
There we go.
Gonna jump on Xerxes over here and try to bite the hell out of him. That's an 11, which misses. Lunaretta's Lunaretta's having some problems here. Lunaretta is going to go for. They don't have a lot they can do here.
Also, I'm looking back at Torquil's freedom attack. He rolled with advantage, right? But not because of, his own ability, because of Draconic Cry, right?
That one didn't have Draconic Cry that ran by.
Oh.
That was one from the back.
Oh, I see.
As Lunaretta is taking advantage of the one to the north being distracted to back the fuck off with a disengage. Torkoal. Do note everything standing around you, you have advantage against naturally, so you don't need a reckless.
Cool. So I'm going to swing my sword, try to get these fuckers off me.
Gotcha. It's going to hit. That's going to be 16 damage down to 8.
Oh, right, because they have
Swarm.
yeah.
Anything else?
No, that's it.
Alrighty, and that brings us to Vilrissa. Vilrissa's got a swarm on her face, so she's going to try to stab it. She gets sneak attack from that, so she is. I think that actually is a miss. Nope, that just barely hits. That 17 piercing turns into an 8. Actually, no. She gets her sneak attack on that, so that 27 turns into a 26, turns into a 13. And she does 5 poison damage. She does some good damage against the swarm that's over her, but she doesn't manage to bring it down. Brings us to the other nestlings who are somewhere. They're over there trying to eat Torkoal. How are you doing on health? You're fine on health. There's a 14. I think that hits. Yes, it does.
Let me just turn off this real quick.
Yep.
Yeah.
7 piercing down to 3. That brings us to Bonnie. Bonnie is going to light up the nestlings that are on her face. She's going to hit with all using the bonus damage on the first one. That is enough to kill it. I'm not even going to do the math. As she blasts it out of her way, bringing us to a dead dagger maw, bringing us to another dagger maw. This one's going to be trying to run around. This one over here is continuing the run as they're slamming into this door behind you again. This one's going to try to surge this way. He wants to get in. The nestlings are getting in. So they're coming over here. They see Gendrick, so they're coming for him. They swarm over him, but they have to dash to get up here. Brings us to another group of nestlings. These ones just arrived, so they're going to rush forward and jump on Bonnie. They have enough time to attack, so they're going to do so. It's a 24. They're going to manage to hit Bonnie. Do 13 damage to her.
Shouldn't I get an attack of opportunity against this one?
Which one? Oh,
It ran
yes.
past me. I was gonna say I have Warcasters, so
Yeah, get it. You have advantage
I'll hit
against
it
it,
with.
too.
I'll hit it with a well, but I have this one on me, so if I use Eldritch Blast, it should just be normal, right?
Yes.
Okay.
And it would have still been in your square when it was running past, so it would be giving disadvantage as well.
Yeah.
That is going to hit. Do me some damage. 11 force damage. Nice. Brings us to this Blink Fang. They didn't like what they did, and they see Xerxes as the caster, so they're going to try to murder Xerxes. So they lunge forward and bite. Xerxes manages to duck under the table. The attack missing. That brings us to Merlin. Merlin is going to keep up the firepower. He's going to shoot things on Bonnie. That is a 25. He's going to do 5 force damage. That brings us to another dagger maw, which is somewhere. Where is this one? He's over there.
I
He's
ate
running
it.
around. They're trying to get through that door up north. Nimi.
I am going to firebolt the fuckers that are on Bonnie.
Gotcha. You
And
would
I
be
have crossbow X.
then you won't be at
expert.
disadvantage. You're fine. You're gonna hit.
Fire.
8 damage. That is gonna bloody those ones on Bonnie. Between you and Merlin doing some serious damage.
I feel like between me and Merlin, we can equate to Velorus's damage.
Yeah. Alrighty. That brings us to it.
But I will keep up the same prepared movement.
These ones are trying to bash their way through, trying to get in at Gendrick, but are not managing to get through as of yet. Brings us to this one. It wants to stab Torkoal, or bite Torkoal anyway. There's a 5. It's going to miss. The nestlings are going to try to eat Reuben.
Mm-hmm.
That is a 25. They're going to get some good bites in.
Yeah.
8 piercing to Reuben.
Okay.
Bringing us to Reuben. Reuben, when does your Draconic Cry end? At the start of or end of a turn?
Start of my turn.
Okay, so now is when the Draconic Cry ends.
There we go. And there we are. Okay. So with that ended, Ruben as a free action is going to go back at the casters. There's too many of them. They're swarming over us. If you got something that can hit a lot of guys at once, do it. We can endure. And he is going to Take the one that is on his that is biting at him right now, and he is going to shield slam it against the door frame.
Gotcha.
But first, he is going to expend his second Draconic Cry to get those advantages back.
Gotcha.
That's unarmed strike.
And you get the big one this time because he moved forward.
Okay, 22 to hit.
Hang on, I'm putting the thing back on everything. Alrighty. And you're hitting the ones on top of you?
That is correct.
Alrighty. How much damage you do?
That is 7 points of bludgeoning damage as I slam it into the door with the shield.
That is going to be 3 damage as it's resistant to bludgeoning.
Yep. That is everything for Ruben's turn.
Gendrick, they're slamming into the door behind you. There's a swarm on top of you. It is a bad situation. What would you like to do?
I don't know.
Fair.
If you got a multi-hit hammer, now's a good time to drop it.
B. Okay. Can I ask a question? What the marks on the tokens are?
Alrighty, which ones?
The purple one with what looks like a skull.
The one that looks like a skull with horns is Xerxes' Hex, which Xerxes... I'm actually going to need you to make a con save at some point. Because you're concentrating on that.
I haven't gotten hit.
Yeah, I just whenever you need the concentration book on you.
You're right.
And what turn did you put that on? 2 turns ago, so put 2 on there.
Yeah.
Round 2. But that one is his hex, which means Xerxes does additional damage. The purple heart means you have advantage to attack them. So like a guiding bolt, Ruben's Draconic Cry, or having a barbarian have had rolled a reckless attack. The one on Torquil that looks like a shining dude just signifies that Torquil has a light source.
I see. The only thing I can think of is going for a Chaos Bolt. Hit doubles. Or
Fair. Do remember, however, with Chaos Bolt, you are in melee, so you will have disadvantage on your attack.
Unless you're targeting someone like the big guy here.
Correct. Then you'll just be rolling normally.
Okay. I think I will. I think I'm going to use Shocking Grasp on the creature.
Cool. They're not wearing metal, so you don't have advantage, but you are rolling normally. That is going to hit. Give me some lightning damage. 8 lightning damage. Good job, as it is bloodied. As lightning is not resisted by a swarm. I think they lose their reaction.
Yes, they also lose their reaction.
When a hit takes, then they lose their reaction. So yeah, what you all do?
Really don't want to use sorcery point.
Do you have Quicken spell?
Yeah, that's what he's thinking about using.
I could do a sword burst. Would that affect the creature that's on me?
It would hit the one on you, yes, but that would be the only one it hits.
Feels like a waste.
You could do it on Chaos Bolt and target the big guy. See if it chain links to any of the others.
Yeah, I think that's what I'm gonna do.
Does that do that?
Well, if I
If
roll
it
the
rolls
same
the
number twice.
Mhm.
Oh, I
my
didn't know it did that.
D8s.
Cool. It's one of those
Alright, I'm
spells you
gonna
don't see
do
too much
that.
of.
Mhm.
And that was at the big one.
Yeah.
That's gonna hit. You give me some damage. So you just hit the word Chaos Bolt. So that is a 7 and a 1, meaning you can choose from psychic or acid damage.
Acid.
Acid damage it is, and it takes full acid. If you want, before we continue, everybody starts with 1 hero point. You can use it to either give yourself advantage at some point, give something disadvantage that's attacking you, or you could use it to re-roll damages if you want.
Can I re-roll the damage?
Yes, you can. So on your sheet in your resources, there should be 5 of 1, or 1 out of 5 for hero points. I think it's the third one.
I see.
Bring it down to a 0, and then re-roll your damage. You still hit, but we can see if we take better damages. It's a higher damage. That one is either force or lightning.
Lightning.
Lightning damage, cool. So instead of the 9 acid, it will do 10 lightning damage, which is going to wound the beast.
And I use to find
Also, I'm seeing on the Chaos Bolt tracker, we got a natural 20 on the wild magic.
It's 1 he's looking out for.
Right.
If it hits
Yeah, if I
1,
roll a
wild
one,
magic
something
surge table triggers, and who knows what's going to happen.
Right.
only a matter of time.
Yep. But is that it for Gendrick? As you wound another one, as the thing seems all kinds of pissed off and doesn't know where to look.
Yeah, that's all I can do right now.
Xerxes! This thing's on top of you trying to eat you, and there's a swarm on you.
Kind of teleported.
I'm gonna blast this one at disadvantage.
You have advantage, so it's normal.
Nice.
Thank Ruben, he gave you the Draconic Cry.
Thank you so much.
That's going to hit.
And then my hex damage.
Yep. 3 damage. It is looking very beat up, but it's still standing.
And that's gonna be it for me.
Gotcha. That brings us to a Dagger Maw. This one's going to go for Ruben. It is a
Okay.
17. I think that misses by 1. Yes, it does.
It does.
As this one is going to return from the battlefield.
Ah, fuck.
And it's going to try to bite Gendrick for getting rid of him. But that's a 3, so that misses. As Gendrick, you managed to duck.
Woo!
That is going to bring us to some nestlings. They're dead.
I had to
These ones are
save
alive.
that, by the way.
Yeah, go ahead.
As he snaps, I squawk at it.
That one's going to hit Valrissa for 13 damage. This one is here trying to bite Xerxes. It's an 11 that misses, I think. Yeah, he's got 13.
Yeah, my AC is
Moonrita
13, yeah.
is going to go for another Confound. Trying to stop this big boy. That is going to be a success, so nothing. Torque roll. Everything around you has you have advantage against everything around you.
Excellent. Everything?
Everything that
Everything.
was next to Ruben. Everything that you can reach. The
So
thing on
this guy.
Xerxes, yeah, you have advantage on him.
I'm gonna try to kill that thing.
Fine. It's going to hit. That is going to be 17 damage, and that is enough to bring it crashing to the ground.
I just swipe. As it's coming at me, I swipe its head from its shoulders, or I guess head from its neck, because this thing has a long ass neck.
Nice.
All right, we got our first corpse.
Yep, now you just got to start stacking them up. Anything else from Torkoal?
We're gonna stack them up like cornwood. Let's do this.
Is that a nope?
Yeah, that's it.
Okay. That brings us to Valorissa. She is going to drive her blade in. Turns into 9 damage. Poison turns into 8. Thing is hurt, but still alive. She's drawing her other blade. She's not fucking around anymore. She's going to drive it into that one. She's going to hit again. That one's going to be enough to kill it. She brings it down. These nestlings are... They're biting on Torkoal up here. They are going to crit Torkoal. Actually, no, they don't have advantage. They lose their... They don't have that crit. That's going to be a 22 for 7 down to 3 damage. Against Torkoal. That brings us to Bonnie. Bonnie's going to light up these motherfuckers. All 3 of those hit. 13, 21, 23. It's enough for her to clear. Nothing else has been running in, so Bonnie is going to dash out this way, trying to follow the sound. She makes it about there. Are you waiting for Valorissa, Nimi, or are you going with Bonnie?
Is Bonnie legitimately leaving?
Yes, she is out the room.
Okay, then I will just, yeah, I will follow Bonnie. I assume that Valorissa will follow. That
Yes.
was 1 second.
That was 5, 10, 15 feet.
15. Okay. So I can get here.
That's gonna bring us to the Dagger Maul, who is rushing this way, trying to get through this door. They're trying to get through the door. This one trying to get past his friends. Nestlings are trying to kill Gendrick. That is a 19, so that is going to hit. Gendrick, you're going to take 3 damage. As you've killed a good number of these little nestlings, so they don't have as much biting power as they had before. That brings us to these nestlings who are dead. Brings us to this Blinkfang who is dead. Which brings us to Merlin who's going to prep a blast at somebody. That brings us to a Dagger Maw. They are up here trying to break down this door. Gendrick, you can hear them starting to get through. You don't think that door is going to stay closed for much longer. Niami. You can hear the sound of fighting from the north.
Nimi is going to run up here. And prep an Eldritch Blast if I see an enemy.
Gotcha. Brings us to a Dagger Maw. That door is barely holding, bringing us to this Dagger Maw who's going after Torkoal. 21. 2 down to 1 piercing for Torkoal, and then I need a con save.
Hit.
That is going to save, so the 7 goes down to 3, so you take a total of 4 damage.
Okay.
That is then going to bring us to some nestlings who are on top of Reuben.
Mm-hmm.
They go for bite. That is a 9. They're going to miss. Reuben.
Alrighty. It is time that Ruben has used his powers of door slamming for good, as he will stow his battle axe to free up a hand, and he is going to once more cast Thaumaturgy to slam close the door in front of him. As I recall, you said that one opens outward, correct?
Yeah, so it might pull these two in. Let's see what happens to these two with the acrobatics. That one's gonna get knocked asunder. That one's gonna manage to dodge out of the way. This one gets yeeted over here, and he's prone.
Alrighty. With the door reclosed, Ruben is going to take the opportunity to scurry his way on over. Real quick, with the swarm currently on me, they would move with me and wouldn't get opportunity attacks, right?
No, you walk out of the swarm.
Okay, yeah. Then he'll risk that opportunity attack as he positions himself up here next to Xerxes and Gendrick.
25 to hit, 14 damage.
That hits. What was the damage?
14.
Oof.
However, the other one next to you also gets attack opportunity since he got knocked in and you walked past him. He's going to try to bite. That is a 17. I think that's a miss.
That is. Also, if he's prone, that's disadvantage, right?
Yeah, that was with disadvantage.
Alrighty. Yeah, Ruben is then going to burn his last 2 hero points on a bonus action as he is going to mark the big guy here with his Channel Divinity, Vow of Enmity.
Didn't you already use your Channel Divinity?
That I did. However, by spending 2 hero points, I get a use of my or a free use of an ability that I would recharge on a short rest, and Channel Divinity qualifies.
Channel Divinity was long rest.
Nope. Channel Divinity is short rest. It is specifically if you use Harness Divine Power that it is a long rest.
Isn't that what he did?
When I use the official like Channel Divinity, it was for Harness Divine Power. But this one's for the one I get from my subclass.
Basically,
okay,
they
see.
get Channel Divinity back. They just cannot do Harness Divine Power again with it.
Yeah, okay, cool.
Mhm.
So, as a bonus action, you get a vow. You gain advantage on all creatures against the creature. Okay, who are you targeting?
This one here.
Gotcha. What did we use for the vow? That for now. I don't know. I'm almost certain it's not what I used last time, but whatever.
It'll do.
What round is it? It is round 5.
So that is movement, action, and bonus action.
Gotcha. That will bring us to Gendrick.
So if I was to attack the white one,
Mm-hmm.
I would have disadvantage.
If you use a ranged attack, like lightning. Actually, I think lightning is a strength save, so it doesn't matter. If you use Chaos Bolt, you'll have disadvantage. If you use Shocking Grasp, which is melee, you won't.
Yeah, I was already thinking I was gonna use Shocking Grasp. It's right next to me. I don't have a choice.
Yep.
I was gonna teleport it out of the room again.
Put the door
but
closed.
The door got shut. That's fine.
That is going to hit. And that is enough to kill. As it goes crashing down.
Every time.
I'm out of options right now, so I don't have a bonus.
Gotcha. Xerxes.
This one got to 0, so I'm gonna move my hex using my bonus action to the one standing on me. Yeah.
Still strength.
And then yeah. I'm gonna blast it with disadvantage.
Gotcha.
Oof.
That is an 8, which is going to be a miss.
I still have my reaction.
Reaction needs a trigger.
Yeah. See, thinking I'm gonna walk out of the storm and give him an opportunity attack.
Gotcha.
I said
and
storm, I meant
attempt
swarm.
to,
Rebuke.
yeah, hellish rebuke.
Yeah. Only problem is there is a table in my way. Oh wait, this one doesn't have a reaction over here. Okay, then I'm gonna go this way
Alrighty, they're gonna try to bite you.
and then this way.
That is a 12.
Uh,
They miss, I think.
Yeah. So nothing happens.
Yep. So you can't hellish rebuke them. They don't do damage.
That's it for me.
Alrighty. That's gonna bring us to a dagger maw. Who's gonna get up? And they are going to jump at Lunaretta. It's 21. They're gonna hit. They're gonna do 4 damage. Con save from Lunaretta. 12. That's a success. So the 9 goes down to a 4. A Doblink Fang is dead. This swarm of nestlings is presumably down here somewhere. Yep, there they are. They're dead. Going back to the top. This one's going to jump at Ruben, because fuck it.
Mm-hmm.
It's going to jump on Ruben and start to bite. There's a 15 that misses.
That is correct.
Loretta's going to go try to confound the one right in front of her. It succeeds. 13 damage. Heavily wounding it as blood starts to pour out of their orifices. And it has disadvantage on all the rolls. Torquil.
Nice.
Torquil.
I'm going to swing on the dagger maw. The one that's near me.
Okay.
Do I have advantage on that? No?
You have flanking.
No, right? Okay. Flanking, but that's not a guarantee. So, reckless.
Okay. That is 23. That's going to, well, it's 25. That's going to hit.
That's
12
10.
damage, which is enough to kill.
Oh, I was about to say, but yeah. All right, cool.
Anything else from Torquil?
As a bonus action, I would like to get away from these freaking dagger these swarms. So I'm gonna teleport. Over here. Over here. These things are annoying me.
Gotcha. That will bring us to Valrissa. She is going to run this way. Valrissa, you've gone that far. You're going to bonus action run. Then you're going to normal action run. If she gets over there. Brings us to the nestlings. The nestlings like, oh, no, you fucking don't. They run up and jump on Torquil. That is going to be an 18, dishing out 13 down to 6 damage to Torquil. As they are getting back on his thighs and just going chop, 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 chop. That will bring us to Bonnie. Bonnie is over here. She's going to run here. Dash action over here. Brings us to a dagger maw as the party is starting to close in together. This one is finally going to manage to bash this door out of the way, sending our good friend bouncing forward a little bit as they jump forward and bite into Xerxes. That's an 11 that misses. This one, however, is surging in as well. They're going after Ruben. 22, they're going to hit. Ruben, you're going to take 7 piercing, and I need a con save.
Okay, let me get the 7 piercing down. And con save. 21. Blackjack.
So that 3 goes down to a 1 for a total of 8 damage.
Okay.
Bringing
God,
us
they breached.
to this one over here, who is going to open this door. He's coming on in.
They're velociraptors now.
This one's going after our dear bird friend. It's a 9. He's going to miss.
Ah!
Merlin still has his action held. Brings us to a dagger maw. They're getting in here. They're going to attack our dear bird. It's a 13. I think that hits.
I have a 12.
Yep, so it's going to hit. That's going to be 2 piercing, and I need a con save.
Uh,
If you click on... Yeah, there you go. Actually, that's just Constitution. Saves are up 1 row and up at the top of that.
okay. I don't have.
I'm not going to make you roll it again, but...
I have 3. Plus.
Yeah, so it's
3
plus 2. So if you click the word Constitution in your saving throw section, it'll actually roll your saving throws. With proficiency in mind. No, you rolled high enough. It's fine. So you'll take, instead of 11, an additional 5 poison damage. Nimmy! 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 Sorry.
You're fine. I messaged you a question in Discord.
Oh, I didn't see it.
I got the reference.
20. 35. Okay.
Which triggers dear Merlin, because Merlin's got a target. Kervlow! He's going to hit that one in the back, blasting its head against the wall and killing it.
There. And I am going to Eh. Oh, no. Come back here. Shooting the one on pork roll, is that through 3 or am I fine?
You're fine.
Okay,
Because it's through 1. Everything else is dead.
fair enough.
Let me throw some stuff out of the way so we can actually see what the hell's going on in there.
Mhm.
You could always shout and ask. But, get them.
Yeah, so I'm going to throw a firebolt on the one that's swarming. Torquil, just sigh heavily. Firebolt, firebolt. Where art thou, firebolt? There you are.
That is going to hit. Three damage.
Um,
Anything else?
I'm going to, as normal, curse that Misty Step is not a spell that I can cast on another person.
Fair. The one you
Um,
want is Vortex Warp.
yeah, but I don't think that I have access to that one.
No, I wouldn't
I
be
do.
surprised.
Need me-
Anything
Um,
else?
No.
Alrighty. That brings us to this Daggermaw who's jumping through trying to get the bird. They won some French birdies. That is an 11. That is going to bring us to this Daggermaw who is dead. This one who can scuttle over this way. They're going to come over here and jump on Xerxes' face. Attack of opportunity for Torquil.
Boy, those things are quick.
Wing, Bella, Bella. Wing. 21 hit.
Yes, it does. Who are you trying to hit, though?
Did you say just say I had a opportunity to attack against?
Oh, right. I'm fucking stupid. Sorry. Nah, that turns into 9 down to 4.
Hey, DMing's not easy.
I have the attention span of a squirrel, and sometimes it distracts me a lot. But they get over there. They're going to try to bite Xerxes. I don't think they've done that yet. No, they haven't. That's an 11. They miss. Ruben.
Alrighty. I got the look that Gendrick sent over my way. Ruben will give a nod as he's going to use his action to disengage so he can safely move away from the swarm of raptors and position himself. Let's see here. 1, 2, 3. Will you be able to squeeze past this one here?
Yeah.
Alrighty. 4, 5, and 6 as he sees his compatriots coming and ushers them, towards the room.
Alrighty.
Gendrick, all you.
All right, I cast Sword Burst.
Gotcha. Go ahead and roll it. So that's going to be you, and you. All of you need to make dex saves. So your DC is a 13, so you fail. Take 6 damage. You fail. Take 6 damage. You fail. Take 6 damage. You succeed. You succeed. You succeed. So
That
you hit
sounds
the
like a
2 to the north
3
and
out
the
of
1 to your right. So 3 out of 3.
6.
Or 3 out of 6. You got about half of them.
That's all I can do.
That brings us to Xerxes. Xerxes, you're being eaten again.
Uh, I think I'm gonna disengage.
It's the disengage party. We get away without dying.
Where can I even make it to? That's
If you circle the table, it should be able to.
yeah. I just can't make it that far after that.
You could always try to jump over it with an acrobatics.
Yeah, because that's gonna go well. You know what? I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna jump over the table.
Acrobatics!
Yeah, go for the
Oh,
candle.
that was with
With the
disadvantage.
chandelier
Oops.
swing.
It's
Oh
still
my
a 6
god!
as Xerxes jumps up on the table trying to be a badass, and they grab his legs and switch him out as you face plant on the table.
Well, that's my action going.
No, that's just your. Well, it's disengage. You're
Yeah, I
still
disengaged.
disengaged, but you've only used 20 feet of movement if you stand up.
Okay.
You can still crawl, which is double movement, or you can stand up for half your movement.
If I stand up, am I on the table?
Yes.
Okay. I'll do that. So that
you've
brings
used
me to
20 feet of movement
yeah.
used.
I got 10 left, right? Or do I
Yeah.
got 5? Okay, then I'm just gonna go here,
Gotcha.
and that's it.
Alrighty. All brings us to the Daggermaw, who's dead. Brings us to the Skitterling, who sees a bitch trying to run. So they're gonna turn around, ignoring Gendrick. Gendrick, you have attack opportunity if you want it.
Yes, I have a dagger.
Did you ever draw it, though, is the question.
Technically I have it equipped, but
It would be in your belt sheath unless you actually pulled it out.
no, I would probably keep my hands free for now.
Then you wouldn't have pulled it yet, which means you can try to kick it, which is 1
Why not
plus your
try it?
strength, but I don't think you're going to do much in damage as a
I
caster.
was gonna say, do Alan have talons, or am I thinking of Aarakocra?
I think you're thinking Kokra. I don't think that Owlin have it. They have other abilities.
I know Aarakocra have it.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, I can unarmed.
What's your strength score?
-1.
Do know that will mean you do 0 damage.
Oh, then there's nothing I can do then.
Yeah.
Unless
If
I
you
do
had
this
Warcaster,
one.
you'd be able to use a spell, but you don't have Warcaster. So, they're chasing after Reuben. Coming all the way over here. Torkel, you get an attack opportunity as it runs past. Do you have your attack opportunity back? I don't think you actually do.
Nope.
Nope.
I used my reaction, so no.
So I run over here and jump on Reuben. That's an 11. They miss. Lunaretta's going to try to get the ones off of Torkel. That is a 12. Which means they save, so nothing happens. Torkel.
These things are bothering me again, but I see Kendrick over there. They don't seem to be having a good time, are they?
I mean, he's not seriously hurt, but he's very surrounded.
Yeah, so Torkel's gonna go. He's going to teleport his ass right behind this one
Gotcha.
and swing. Where my sheet go? There you are. Recklessly, of course.
It's going to hit. It's going to do...
Let's re-roll that. There. Oh wait, the hell? Sorry, I meant there only one. The 5 then, or
So 8, 11, 12, 14. Which is enough to kill this one. I'm going to throw it away so we can see.
right. And I'm going to. If I move here, will Kendrick still have flanking?
No, because corner.
Fair. So I'm just gonna move right here. Oh, how's your first day been going with us?
It's scary.
You'll be fine. And let me just put back on my reaction, because that would give me a reaction back. That's it, my turn.
Larissa's going to switch over to her hand crossbow. She's going to take a shot. She's going to hit the ones on Reuben. That is going to be 12 damage. And 9 in poison. And then she's going to use the rest to shoot that one to the north. It's got cover, but not enough. She's going to hit that one for 23 damage, which kills it. As Reuben, the swarm, gets shish kebabbed to the wall. Or, yeah, shish kebabbed. And then you see another bolt fly past, hitting the other one. Brings the nestlings. They want to eat Lunaretta. So they will try to eat Lunaretta. They are going to miss Lunaretta narrowly. That brings us to Bonnie. Bonnie is going to run up this way. Take her first 2 shots at the one on Lunaretta. Both of them are going to hit. She's using the extra damage. 12, 20, 23. It's still alive. She's going to put her bonus action shot into it as well. Which she's going to hit with for another 9. Which kills the one on Lunaretta. To clear that. Which brings us to a Dagger Maw. This one's going to try to bite Gendrick. That's a 10.
Oh.
That misses. That
Yay.
brings us to this one, who's going to try to bite Gendrick. That's a crit fail. Definitely misses, as it bites in, trips, hits its head on the floor, and it's dazed. This one over here is dead. This one's on top of Gendrick. But they see a much tastier bitch. They're going to jump on Torquil. That is going to be an 11. That misses. Brings us to Merlin. Merlin.
Is that with advantage?
No, that's a 25. So they hit 4 down to 2. Merlin is gonna save his shot because he doesn't have a clear one. That brings us to this one, who's gonna try to bite Torquil. That's a 20. That's gonna hit. 6 down to 3. Need a con save. 9 extra damage, so 12 total damage to Torquil.
I'm gonna use a Stone's Endurance on that.
Gotcha.
So that's a D12, I believe, right?
D12 plus con. It might be D10 plus con. It's D12 or D10. I don't remember off the top of my head.
D12 plus con.
Yeah, I knew it was one of the two. So that's going to be 13? 12?
That's exactly how much damage I would have taken. So I just
Nice.
put that back.
Nimmy.
I'm starting to get kind of low.
Nimmy. Yeah, Nimmy's gonna move up, which should trigger Merlin's held.
Yeah, Merlin's going to shoot the nearest thing he can. And he's not even using this. He's setting off a bomb. Let me go get the bomb token. Here's the bomb token. It's not quite the bomb token, but it's close enough. And so he's going to throw that down there. He is going to protect Torquil and Gendrick. Now everybody in here needs save. That's a dexterity base save. That is going to be 9 damage to you. 9 damage to you, which bloodies you. 9 damage to you, which bloodies you. You save, so you take half down to 4. Still bloodies you. And the one on Torquil is going to save, also take 4. He's already bloodied, so it doesn't matter. With that. As a bomb goes off next to Yell, as lightning surges through the area. That brings us to Daggermaw, who's dead. Which brings
It
us...
does not bring us to the dagger mall. I still have my turn.
Oh, right, my bad.
I am going to shoot the one that is on Torquil.
Gotcha. You will... You will have disadvantage on that one because the nestlings are on top of them and you're shooting through Bonnie and Gendrick.
Okay. Oh, in that case, I can just squeeze past Bonnie.
There you go. Now you can shoot him.
Nimmy's. Thank you, Ruben. I appreciate it.
She's the bomb carrier, the bugbear carrier, not bugbear, the owlbear carrier, and the sheep carrier. And the hamster abandoner.
I did not abandon Marshmallow.
That's going to hit for a crit.
Where's...
We're doing the big damages now. That is going to be 11 fiery damages. Which is going to leave that one bloody, but still alive.
Okay. Where's... You know what? I'm going to use my 5 hero points. I have them. I'm going to use them.
Take another turn.
I'm going to... Yes. As I'm going to attack that one again.
Get him.
Take all the things off my sheet.
It's going to hit.
Okay, make that not crit.
Six damage is enough to blast the swarm off and kill them.
Okay. And then because I technically have another turn, I am going to sidestep over here. Just because I don't want to get too far away from Bonnie,
Gotcha.
but also give Velaris a way in.
This one's going to jump on Gendrick.
Ah,
As they're going to go for all bite, 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 bite. That's a 23. 5 piercing damage to Gendrick. Ruben.
Alrighty. Ruben is going to, let me measure this out first. 5, 20 gets him right up next to Gendrick, as he is going to rear back and take a shield punch with the shield arm on the
Yep.
one that's biting Gendrick.
Get him.
Alright, unarmed strike.
It's going to miss.
That's just
No,
10.
that's going to hit because you're flanking.
Ooh, nice. That is correct. For
3
7 points of
damage.
bludgeoning damage.
Still alive, but it is bloodied.
That is good because since it is still alive and I succeeded on a bludgeoning attack, or unarmed strike attack, I now get to use my bonus action with Tavern Brawler and attempt to grapple it.
They are immune to grapple because they're a
Ah,
bunch of moving spider things.
darn.
I
Well,
just
at the
imagine. Sorry. I just
Well,
imagine
I
him
made my
shield
attempt.
bashing my face as he's attempting to squish them all. Just get off.
I just have the mental image of Ruben holding a bunch of lizard spiders going, "There's too many, I can't hold them all."
Yeah, it's a little bit comedic with them constantly like squirming out of his grasp and him trying to grab more of them.
Yeah. Anything else from Ruben?
That is movement, action, and bonus action, so we're good.
Gendrick.
I was gonna do another sword burst, but there's too many allies nearby.
Yep.
Okay, we can take it.
You sure?
It's what kind of damage is it?
It's a cantrip.
It's yeah.
Yeah, what
it's
kind of
cantrip
damage is it?
1d6
Slashing?
force.
Force, so it's gonna get through the damage. But
I mean, you just have to make a DC 13. I believe it's constant.
Dex save, actually.
Oh, Dex, yeah.
which he
Oh,
has
good, I have
advantage on.
Yeah, I have advantage on that.
So get him.
So do it. Fuck it. Fuck him up.
Sword burst.
Alrighty. Let's do some rolls. Ruben fails. Torkel succeeds.
Critically succeeds. I full on matrix that shit.
3 damage. 3 damage. No damage. No damage. Cool. As this one down here is bloodied. Anything
Right,
else from Gendrick?
I will draw my dagger.
Good idea. Xerxes.
I'm gonna step here, and if I blast this swarm that's on Gendrick, do I have disadvantage?
Nope.
Or is it okay? Cool. I'm gonna move my hex because the one that I hexed earlier is dead.
Probably.
I saw it earlier. I had to get away from the big old horde earlier, so
Yeah,
yeah,
I
I'm gonna
don't
hex
know
that one,
where it
and then
ended
I'm gonna
up.
black set. I think it was down here somewhere, but it don't matter.
Yeah, it's down here. It's dead. I see it.
I'm gonna blast that one then.
Get it.
Oof.
That's going to be a miss, unfortunately.
Then I'm gonna step back this way out of everyone's way, and that's it for me.
Brings us to the nestlings. They're dead, which brings us to Lunaretta. Lunaretta's going to peek around the corner, around the caskets, try to save Gendrick over there. Confound. That's finally going to be a fail. They managed to do 15 damage. Disadvantage to all attacks and ability checks and everything. Torkel.
Torkoal. How much headspace do I have if I was standing right on this table?
Like none. You'd be crouched.
Fair. Zoop. I attack the one between me and Ruben, recklessly, of course.
Gotcha.
14, 16.
Gonna hit. 17 damage. That one's dead.
Ah, fuck y'all. And I'm gonna, I'll stay right here in case Gandra wants to move up or Ruben wants to move up there.
No, there's too few. If you want to move up, I would recommend.
Torkoal's taking heads.
It's gonna bring us to Larissa. She's gonna come up here, take a pair of shots. One at the one on Gendrick, one to the one next to him. She is going to barely hit the one on Gendrick as she is going to dish out 16 down to 8 plus 12, 20 damage, which kills the rest of these as they are knocked off.
We sure Larissa wasn't just aiming for me and missed?
She wouldn't have missed. And then she's going to crit the one next to you for... How much damage is this?
A lot.
Let's see.
Because it's Valrissa.
That is going to be... And then I need that. She's going to do 57 damage as she spears its heart to the wall.
Jesus.
That's dead. That brings us to Bonnie. Bonnie's advancing. There's only one left, and Bonnie's going to unload on it. Make sure it's dead. That's a hit, hit, hit. That is... she's using
Overkill.
15, 26, 37, 43 damage to the one behind it. As bolts of lightning slam through it, and that brings us to the end of combat, I think. Let me check. That's dead, that's dead, that's dead. That's dead. That's dead. Everything's dead. Coolio. As that brings us to the end of combat. Unfortunately, we are half an hour over, so I'm going to need to end it there. Good job, you guys. That was a lot of fun. For those listening in, we'll see you next week. Peace.